Hello, everyone. Hear that sound in the background? That's our song, our official song. Um, Shy just posted the link on their YouTube channel. I will, about an hour ago, so I'll get that link and I'll have it eventually as part of our opening over here as well. But for now, it's very cool. She'll put it. I'll put it in the description when this episode goes live to YouTube as well.
About to go. I'm about to go live as well in just a second.
All right, all right.
Bam, bam, bam.
I have the most amazing and professional uh, coaster on my desk. Brings me joy and happiness.
Huh.
I have my bag of damage dice today.
Fuck off.
18 compartments of fun.
Please no.
Does not sound like fun.
Cool. You guys ready?
Yeah.
Sure.
I am ready, as I'll ever be.
Robert.
Hmm. Yes.
As you make your way to the stables, to the Coliseum, you are met with a line of students who are eagerly waiting to also try out in hopes of joining Jousting Club.
Ah, the competition.
You're standing next to approximately 10 other students, varying size, shapes, in armor. Their armor, much like yours, is trimmed and adorned with their house colors. Shades of pink, red, white, brown, and some other collector armor is there as well. What are you doing?
Oh, well, I suppose I'm going to check up on my horse, Thunder.
Thunder. As
Oh,
you
he's tip-top shape.
break away from the line, there are a few stable hands who are prepping everyone who is at this tryout for today's events, donning their steeds with a fresh set of armor, matching their house colors. As you peek into the stables, you see Thunder is getting his faceplate on.
War horse indeed. I am honored to ride him into battle. Well, time to get ready. I'll head back, seeing that Thunder's being taken care of by the stable hands. I'm gonna head back and, well, I suppose, check my gear, make sure everything's good. Shield straps are steady. Plate's not gonna shake around too much. If possible, I'd like to inspect our lances that we're gonna be using.
Standard issue lances.
You got the 12-foot wooden, 8-foot steel poles, or is it just the wooden poles?
It's the wooden poles.
All right, that's good. That's good. All right. Well, I'll get back in line and I will wait to hear the announcements. Ooh, what about the other collector contestants? Do I recognize any of them?
Do not. All the contestants actually, you can't see their faces. Everyone is covered with a full helmet. Not much exposed skin. From the size and posture and armor, you don't recognize any of them.
Okay. Well, if everybody else is donning their full helm, I will also retrieve my great helm and place it upon my head. It's adorned with the face of a lion, obviously, the symbol of my house.
Perfect. You wait there for about 5 minutes. No other competitors show up to the line. A shadow cascades over the Colosseum as it blocks out the sun. Silhouetting and flying down, you see a Pegasus.
Just salute as my visor gets lifted up and like, that's a beautiful horse right there.
As it does a few more loops around the Colosseum, gradually getting lower. See this man get off. Be in your DMs.
Yeah. I mean, hello. I just stand upright, make myself as big as possible to try to compensate for this this paragon of masculinity walking across.
Getting off his horse, his wings kind of tuck into his back. He stands upright, and he addresses all of you. Welcome, freshmen, to the jousting tryouts. This year, competition will be tough. But, with hard work and determination, you can join our ranks. My name is Paragon. I am the stable master here at the university. You will be teamed up for one-on-one contest in a tournament-style bracket. Only the final 2 will make it this year. Take a look to your left. If there's no one to your left, take a look to your right. If there's no one standing to your left.
Course adjustment.
This will be your first opponent.
Who stands across from me?
Standing next to you is a small person in grayish and pink armor, but it's clearly elven frame. Very skinny, very slender.
Weight's important, but so is being able to hit the target, so must be wary of this one.
He points at you. You two. You're first.
I just get to a stance of attention, and I do a helmet salute, lifting the visor. Yes, sir.
As you break off from the line, Thunder is being brought out by a few of the stable hands. And they help you onto his back.
He's ready for a mighty first show, Thunder. I say as I pat his neck. This shall be our great debut. Let's make our family proud.
House Absolved will be in the blue corner. House Collectors will be in the red. Make your way there now.
I will lead Thunder to the red corner.
And the elvish horsemen from the Absolved House makes their way to the blue corner. The way we're going to do this, we're going to roll for initiative to see whose horse runs first.
Right.
Whoever's horse runs first will make the first attack.
Mm.
If you get a natural 20 on initiative, you will get advantage on your attack.
Doubt that's going to happen, but it's nice to know. I don't think I have a dex mod, do I? And not. All right, so that's a 10.
$17.
Yeah. Not surprising.
She is going first. Both have been equipped with a standard lance. You can add it to your character sheet.
Wonderful. Let me do that. Common, proficient, weapon. Load more. Lance.
You have your house armor
Yes.
plus your shield.
Yes.
So your AC should not change.
Should not. All right. All set.
She's gonna make the attack first. I'm re-rolling. I'm getting a new dice. Let me get an actual dice, one that's not from Wish. That was a Wish dice.
Are you trying to fight me with dice from wish.com?
Well, I rolled 3 17s in a row. I don't know of how accurate that is, so I'm getting a new d20 to be fair.
You found the 17 dice.
Yeah. That's a magic dice. That only has...
That's called weighted, sir.
I don't know, I just fucking thought it looked cool. Cool. Alright. 14 plus 5 does a 19 hit.
Does not hit. My AC is a 20.
Okay, make your attack.
That doesn't hit either.
First round is a miss on both parts as the lances graze over each of your shoulders. You both slowly walk back and reset. Do you do anything at this time?
It's customary to swap out lances even after you have a glancing blow. So we have a 10 that's handing us lances, correct?
Yes. Yep. There are stable hands.
I'll toss it to him and have him give me another one.
The half elf does the same.
I will kick Thunder in the thighs and have us launch forward to try to get our first strike.
All right. Roll initiative.
9.
You win this one.
Oh,
8.
Sweet. All right, I'll make my attack. So plus 5. Yes, plus 5. 17.
17 misses.
Damn.
17 before or after the bonus?
After.
Yeah, it misses. And that is a 9 total. That definitely misses.
Yeah.
Another
I'd
whiff.
I'd say mine kind of shattered against her shield. Hers with the force of that just went over my head. So we make another pass. I'll obviously toss that one to the side and get a new lance.
Yep.
Rolling initiative. No. Woo. Oh God, it's getting lower. 3.
16.
I'd say that wins.
Sorry, my virtual sheet's over here, so I'm looking for my bonuses. My dice is over here.
Yeah. All right, make your attack.
Does a 10 hit?
I don't think so.
think it's a
Almost.
miss.
You're halfway there.
That's a miss.
24.
24 hits.
Yes.
As your lance explodes into splinters, catching her in the torso as she is thrown off of this horse with a thud. Elimination!
After knocking her down, obviously, and making my lap around, I'll catch up to where she is if she isn't already being helped up and provide her assistance with getting up to her feet.
Yeah, you help her up. Do you say anything to her?
It was a well-fought match. Your aim is true. Just work on the strength next time.
Thanks. As she, limps off towards the stables, defeated. Next person up is a knight a little bit shorter than you, in silver and a copperish colored armor. It's semblant of the House Tower colors.
Okay.
They are on a horse very similar to Thunder, except it's an albino version. It's pure white. It's got snow blue eyes. And the person they are against is a member of House Falcons. They have an all pink armor with kind of a black sheen. The horse that they are on is more of a quarter horse. It's a black horse with a piece of white trim coming down its forehead. You can see it just barely sticking out through the armor. And they take off in a sprint towards each other. The House Falcon whiffs completely, but the member of House Tower catches him in the neck and just throws this dude off of his horse, carries him like halfway down the pasture as he gets like rung up on his lance. Extremely remorseful for the obvious accident. The knight hops down and helps this falcon up, similar to how you did with your opponent, walking them off as you hear Paragon scream, "Elimination!"
Poor guy. Jesus. Think these aren't metal tipped because that'd be a fatality. Jousting's a deadly game. People seem to forget that.
Sorry, I'm just
Take your time.
updating my notes. The next set is a Goliath.
Oh.
He is clearly from House Goldfangs, as he's wearing white and gold armor. Clearly a Goliath, as his feet are almost dragging on this horse.
Oh, no.
The horse is gray and white speckled, and almost bigger than your horse. And his feet are
better
almost
be.
dragging. The person he is up against
That poor horse.
is from House Bound.
Mm.
He's wearing all black armor with hints of a white sheen, and is clearly a goblinoid of some sorts. He is riding a Mustang. It is a brown Mustang with hints of red accents all over it. The Goliath's horse is very slow. Looks like very encumbered by the weight of this man on top of it. Whereas the Mustang takes off at blazing speed. The goblin stands up and leans in as he is almost weightless on the back of this beast. As his lance collides with the Goliath's lance, and they both explode. A draw. They both go back and reset.
I just pictured that first round going like this goblin was at it. He was going to win, and as soon as he made contact with the fucking Goliath, he just went flying off the back of his horse and it kept running.
We go for round two. The Goliath's horse looks like it's finally gained its composure, takes off this time. The Goblin's takes off as well. The Goliath, holding his lance a little high, misses. The Goblin makes contact. An elimination is had. The Goliath does not fall off his horse.
I was about to
The
say.
lance explodes. Next up, is a very buff man in half plate in a pink and black armor. Obviously, House Falcon. He is up against someone from House Collectors. Very short and stout, probably dwarvish. The horse that the falcon is on is Sansi's horse. This is a black unicorn.
But that's not Sansi.
It's not Sansi.
Uh-oh. That was a reaction. You good?
The collector is on an Arabian. They both bolt at each other. The collector's javelin misses as the falcon's javelin collides with his armor, sending him flying. The falcon intentionally brings his lance down, catching the armor of the collector, dragging him along the length of the track for a few extra moments before retracting it.
I'm going to look
Obvious
at Paragon and
poor
see what his
sportsmanship.
reaction would be.
He looks very disapproving, but screams elimination. As the falcon takes off his helmet and exposing that it is Jazz.
I imagine that I'm on I'm leaning up against some fence post and I just start to splinter the wood as I grab onto it.
The woman
Is
from
anybody-
round 2 makes her way over to the collector, helping him up.
Okay, that's good.
The one that got caught in the neck.
Right.
As they both walk to the stables together.
Is there a secondary round after this last one?
Yeah, we're tournament style. There's still one more for the first round bracket.
Okay. I'm gonna let that one play out, but if I can, I'm going to try to follow Jazz
No
because
need.
I know that's not his horse.
He comes over and stands on the winner's side. You guys are kind of standing over to the right side. Everyone's kind of spread out. With the exception of a few who are scattered. The person who is assisting, the injured people back to the stables hasn't made their way back yet. The goblin looks very upset at Jazz's misconduct.
Sure, all of us do. That's not his horse. Saying this to the goblin, since he seems to be sitting in the same room.
Final person. Final group is up. Someone average frame, probably human. Wearing red armor with black trim. Obviously from House Sven. Last one is another person from Housebound. Smaller. Probably elvish. The person from the Housebound is writing roll on my table. A zebra.
Okay.
House
So he-
Sven
It's a psychopath.
is riding a Mustang.
Okay.
The zebra is obviously black and white striped. It's very resemblant of this person's armor. House Sven's Mustang is brown with speckled spots of black all over it. They take off. The person on the zebra looks very incompetent and not very used to riding. Whereas the House Sven looks just the opposite, probably trained for a long time. Barely able to get their lance up, they obviously miss where the Sven makes contact, blowing this person to the ground. Their helmet falls off. You see Hazel on the ground.
Oh. Surprising.
Elimination!
I was not expecting to see you here. Oh.
First round is over.
Oops.
They start pairing up for round 2.
As a reward for carrying me to victory, and the first round, I'll reward Thunder with a carrot. He likes his vegetables. I'll sneak him a sugar cube too.
Roll animal handling to see the reaction.
Sure.
Make use of this check.
Wait, what's my modifier? It's +3. I'm proficient. 16.
Accepts it. Paragon starts to pair people up.
Just through the visor of my helm, I'm dead-eyeing Jazz.
There's one bye this round. And he points to Jazz. He pairs you up with the goblin. And the other man from House Tower, he pairs up with the man from House Sven.
Okay.
You're up first.
Sweet. I'll say my farewells to the goblin, wish him well in this duel, and mount my steed as I prepare my first charge. Now roll initiative. 5.
The goblin is slower than you.
What? Okay.
Rolled a 4
Okay.
with my +1 modifier.
Natural 20 to hit. Be still my broken heart.
So he stands up and he's looking like he's gonna lean in to kind of get some angle on you, sort of how he did with the Goliath, but he doesn't even see your lance out, and you just clothesline him. And he goes flying off the back of this horse. The horse bucks and kicks him midair.
I'm going to desperately try to catch him before he falls into his death.
Roll dexterity.
Ah, no, not that. Oh, wait. No, do I really want to use that this soon? Fuck. Would that even help here? Wait, peerless athlete. Not specifically dexterity. All right. All I can do is try. 15?
You sort of catch his shoulder and he's like flipping and you kind of like center him, but he just kind of falls to the ground as you keep riding by. His armor has a clear hoof print in it, about the size of his chest, as he is a goblin. And you hear Paragon scream, "Elimination!" as the stable hands run out and start dragging him off of the track.
I was about to say, I need him to go see the medic real quick. Oh, I feel real bad about that one. He didn't deserve that. He was just trying. But I'll get prepared for the final round and watching the sidelines, the victor's booth.
As the second round commences, you're already paired up with your next opponent.
Me?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
They stand you next to Jazz.
Ha 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 ha. Mm-hmm.
As you see the human from House Tower take the blue side, and the human from House Zvin take the red side, they both sprint at each other. The horse from House Tower digs into the dirt, taking off. And the same for House Sven. They're both clearly trained. They both have done this before.
I think my hat's going to be with Sven this time.
Sven looks good, as you're calling it. The way he's angling his lance, it's perfect. As he comes into contact with House Tower's shield, parries it, and counterattacks with a lance blow, knocking Sven off of the horse.
I reflexively start clapping. Like, that was impressive. To be able to parry while running like close to 30 miles an hour on that horse, that's impressive.
Paragon screams elimination. Final three: House Tower, House Falcons, and House Collectors. You've already been paired with your opponent. Only the final two will move on. In order to proceed past this point, you must gain 2 victories over your opponent.
All right.
Collectors, blue side. Falcons, red.
All right. I'll get up onto Thunder, visor still raised, and head to the blue corner. And as soon as I see motherfucker get to red corner, I'll drop the visor and I'll prepare the charge.
Roll mischief.
Oh, that's the highest one I've gotten so far. 12.
Jazz is a little bit faster than you.
Makes sense. He's a sneaky little shit.
Roll a hit.
So 30, 20.
$21.
Ah,
It's a tie. You both make contact. You both are
could
pushed off the back of your horses.
This is just the idea. Could I
Yeah.
make an athletic save to maintain my mount?
I will let you choose athletics or animal handling. You will make the
I'll-
same save.
It is at this time. I would like to channel divinity, peerless athlete, so I'll gain my advantage on that check.
Okay.
It's a 20 again.
You win. You manage to catch the reins of Thunder at the last minute, pushing with the weight of the beast and with all the strength in your divine body as you knock Jazz off of this horse.
No, it costs us my channel divinity. Hell yeah.
Round 1, collectors. Reset for round 2.
I'll make my way back to my corner and switch out my lances. No.
Stable hand catches the broken lance and tosses you a new one. You see Jazz, clearly pissed, pick himself up and jump back onto the back of Sansi's horse. Roll for initiative.
That's the new highest. 15.
You're a little bit faster this time.
I got the adrenaline pumping. Thunder fuels my righteous fury.
Make your attack.
22.
Jazz, still kind of holding his arm from the first impact, misses as you come into contact with him, knocking him off.
I would like to illustrate this if you would.
Yeah.
He obviously can't hear me, but I'll mutter under my breath. This is a sport for the noble and righteous, not backstabbing spirits. I say as I'll thrust the tip of the lance forward and like hold him up in the air for a few seconds before knocking him onto the ground.
As he flies off the horse, thudding into the ground. Santa's horse kicks it. as it runs away, and Paragon screams elimination. Similar to the goblin, he's drug off of the track. And they call for the final round. Collectors, blue corner. Ice Tower, red.
Right.
Roll for initiative.
Head to the blue corner. Sansi's horse is taken off, right?
Yeah. All the horses after the riders have been removed
Dismounted.
from them. Yeah, dismounted. Have been taken back by the stable hands.
Alright. 2.
You're a little bit slower this time.
Just a little bit.
Oh, I should have mentioned. Final round has the same rules as what you
2
just
eliminations.
went. Two eliminations.
Sweet.
So you're a little bit slower this time. Make your attack.
30, 20.
It's a 22 hit.
Yep, 22 hits.
As the tower's lance catches you. You fly off of the horse.
Mm-hmm. I'll take that one. That's fine. I've at least secured my spot in the club, but I'd like to win. But if I
Trying
lose
to
to
find
him,
another dice. This is a really big dice bag. I'm feeling for the sharp pointy one. There it is.
what?
You take 4 bludgeoning damage.
Well, I have been rolling for damage. Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4.
She was going really fast.
I can tell. I can tell. Not deterred, I'll simply brush myself off, catch up to Thunder, and prepare for another roundabout after swapping out lances.
And the tower resets as well.
18.
Roll initiative. 18. You're fast. You're way faster this time.
The fury of ages runs through my veins as I. Huh.
As I miss.
So don't be mad. That buildup was kind of sad. I miss, yeah. I miss. Damn.
Hey, Robert.
Hello.
This is a 25 hit?
It's a fucking 25 hits. Can I make an athletic save, please?
Sure can.
Thank you.
That's a natural 20.
Advantage. Lasts for 10 minutes. 23.
So 25 still hits.
Oh, yeah, but I was trying to see if I could hold on to my horse. Up to you, though.
You've already used your channel divinity. How long does it last?
10 minutes.
It's still definitely up right now. I'll say you stay on your horse.
Okay.
But it's still a clear
Okay.
hit.
Yeah.
Elimination!
As we make our final roundabout and we meet halfway, I'll raise my helm to him and I'll say, "'Twas a worthy defeat, friend. You are truly superior."
The man stops halfway at the track meeting you two. They also take off their helmet. And what you're graced with is a woman with long brown hair and hazel eyes. She says, "Good fight for you as well."
Oh. Yes. I look forward to seeing you at club.
You too.
I'll raise my somewhat battered lance in her victory. Cheer for the victor!
She kind of shakes her head as she rides off.
Oh, that last one hurt.
I will post a picture of her and notable figures. I'll also be adding the other contestants that we saw today in a moment. My Discord is organized now. This is gross.
Let's see it.
So we fade to black. Doodles, it's your turn to cheer.
All right, all right.
Show us your spunk, freshman.
All right.
Where is Grill? during cheerleading tryouts.
I have no idea what time this is. Wouldn't I be at the spellcasting?
You are at spellcasting. Okay. Thank you for reminding me. Yeah, this is about
Perfect
afternoon.
alibi.
About afternoon.
I am blanking on what is expected of me during this point. Spunk?
They want you to make up a cheer.
Oh, shit.
Google it.
I know.
We use ChatGTP to come up with the cheer.
Well, let me cast Chat GPT.
Go for it. Ain't no shame.
I totally forgot that this was the next thing.
Let me set the scene for cheerleading.
Ah, shit! I didn't get her name. Fuck.
She will. Oh, okay. Spontaneous cheering. Yeah, we got this. She'll step forward and thinkingly, like, Evergreen Academy, where we got all the fight. Come on and face us to view all our might. You wanna see us cry? You wanna see us roar? We'll show you we got spunk. As much as Tiberius! Just at the very end.
God damn.
Why's there so many dice?
You fucking dice slut. Pick one
I
and choose one.
need a pool. I need a pool. Okay. Okay. They're pretty impressed that you just came up with that on the spot. Creativity. Sandra, she's seen better, but Milo and Vanna are pretty ecstatic. Well, I think we have a final two. As they ask the ogre to sadly depart, and she walks away with a few thumps.
I would have been so happy if that ogre passed.
I know, me too, actually.
And it is down to you and the elf.
Okay.
The final portion is school spirit. As a cheerleader of Evergreen Academy, you must know how to use props. Behind you is a prop table. Take one and show us what you got.
I will skip over to the prop table. What do I see?
See a few signs, see some pom-poms, see some streamers.
Ooh, one of those Hawaiian double-ended torches where you go.
I know, right?
You do not see a double-ended torch.
Damn.
That is not on the table.
That would have been cool, though.
sign. What is the sign? Is it like a protester sign? What kind of sign is it?
You know, like the go fight win signs cheerleaders hold up.
Is this just like a paper sign or like a cardboard stock sign?
Yeah.
Okay. I feel like she'd like the. She'd probably go for just for the pom poms. I think she would like the sound of them. Actually, are the streamers like ribbons?
Yeah, I think like gymnastic streamers.
Ooh, yeah, I'll go for the streamers. Is it the one on the poles, or just the ribbon?
Just like a stick.
Okay, I'll go for the streamer.
Okay.
It's flashy and pretty.
You go for the stream. You grab it. It feels a little weird in your hand, but not too peculiar. A little moist.
Okay.
Do you do that with your hands?
This?
Do you do that with your hands? Yeah, do you
If
do that
it's
with your
wet,
hands?
yeah.
Can't open your hand. Something sticky on it.
So I currently have. So it's probably my left hand. I did that. If I'm holding it in my right hand, just.
Yep.
Challenge mode. Okay. Okay. Be one with the prop. Be one with the streamer. She just accepts this. Goes and steps back out like.
You see your opponent grab a sign. And without even thinking, they just grab it and they get ready. You're up first, Doodles. Show us what you got.
All right. And I'll take a step forward and I will. I think I'll just do like a ribbon dance, basically. Say some kind of chant and then end it with like a twirl, a swirl, and as the ribbons are, in theory, going around me, I'll hit a word of radiance, just for that final.
Roll performance.
Okay, with the dice. Don't fuck me, dice. Performance. Oh, not good. That was a 7 on the die, so 9.
You could do better, Doodles.
It's gonna. Yeah, you're right.
As your opponent steps up, they start to do a cheer as they are screaming their head off, and they do some sort of acrobatic flip, which they clumsily land, and they hold the sign up. You see all 3 of the judges look extremely appalled at the obscene thing that is drawn on the sign.
Oh, I didn't think that's what we cheered with.
We do not take making a mockery of this school lightly. You are excused.
Wait, what? I'll look over at the elf person.
She's like bawling, and she's like trying to get this sign out of her hand, but there's something sticky on it, and she like can't throw it down.
She doesn't even have any like paint on her, but is this supposed to be like a challenge thing? And I like hold out my hands and like.
Of course it is. Our tryouts are very strict. We only want the best on our squad.
I'm severely limited now to my hand gestures.
Is that what you say?
Yeah.
Milo and Sandra look very confused, where Venice is, what do you mean?
Is this not a challenge? I can't open my hands.
As they come over, they start inspecting your hands. Someone sabotaged the equipment, you hear Sandra say. Who would do such a thing? Milo flips the table in anger. Vina's like, oh, this is just fucking great. They all three storm off.
Oh, are we done? Do I get to keep this? I'm gonna keep this. Look over to the elf.
She's like walking away, like distraught. She's like so upset. She's like gone. She's like on the other end of the quad.
Oh.
They don't hear you when you say that.
Go school. I'm gonna. All right, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go like I see my bag and I like do the I like just put my free hand through the loop and be like, okay. And I'm gonna go try to find someone.
What is Nathan doing right now?
Nathan would have made his way to the library by now. He's got a couple things he wants to do, but first thing he wants to do is he wants to go back to where the yearbooks are.
You make your way to the yearbook aisle. Library. It's pretty busy this time of day, but the upstairs isn't quite as busy.
But
Probably about 10 or so students in the library.
first thing he wants to check is he wants to try to find a yearbook from 40 years back or so, trying to see if Peanut Butter Man actually is an alumni here. I don't know his name, but maybe he used to be Peanut Butter Man.
As you make your way up the creaky steps, you walk past the elderly librarian. She stares at you through wrinkly skin. Driders have never been pleasing on the eyes, especially in older age. As you make your way upstairs to the archive section of the library, you find a yearbook from, you said, about 40 years ago.
Like, as far as I know, Peanut Butter Man's in his 50s, from what they said.
Roll investigation.
Oh, that's just a flat roll. Come on, baby. 7.
Flipping through, you don't see anyone named Peanut Butter Man in the yearbook. I'll let you make another investigation check if you wish to look again.
Let's try again before I move. 16.
You don't see Peanut Butter Man, but you see someone with strikingly similar features. Philip Beaver.
Cool. Hmm. And so it's about 40 years ago. I will keep that in mind. Philip Beaver, PB. God damn it. Okay. I guess there's a lot of yearbooks to go through. Because I'm trying to, I don't know how I'll go about seeing if
Roll. What is your passive perception?
11.
You hear something dripping onto the ground of the library. It's very subtle.
Gonna
Sounds like someone maybe left a sink on.
put the yearbook back and kind of get curious about it and go see. Maybe there's a leak in the roof or something. See if I can follow the sound.
Okay. Which way are you going? So you're in about the middle aisle. There's an aisle to your left and there's an aisle to your right.
I'm guessing I can't really tell which direction it is. No. Okay. Let's try the left.
So you go to the left, you find nothing but more rows of books. The dripping sound gets quieter.
Then we'll go back and go to the right. See if it gets louder.
So you go back and go to the right. It does get a little bit louder.
Did Argon ever make it back from buying treats?
He has not.
Okay. That sucks. So
You never specified where you wanted him to go to buy treats.
that's fair.
Last place he bought treats at was from home.
Oh no. Argon, you have 16 intelligence. You should know you don't have to go that far. We'll worry about it later. Okay. We are going to. I guess first I'll check like the. I'll look up and check the ceiling and see if anything's dripping.
You do see something dripping. It's coming from the ceiling. It's like where the boards are like pressed together. There's like a little gap, and it's dripping from between that. Something's pooling on the ground.
I'm gonna go check.
If you weren't paying attention, you would probably step in it.
Check the pool, see if it's water.
Roll investigation.
Eight.
How do you inspect this stuff?
I'm gonna dip my finger in it. Just
So as you put your hand in this substance that's on the ground and you bring it up, a very slimy, like slash mucusy stretch as it stretches from the ground, as it's this reddish color as you like put it to your tongue, and it's foul and putrid. Your tongue almost recoils as it makes contact with your mouth. It's the grossest thing you've ever tasted. Obviously not water. Make a Constitution saving throw.
sometimes, man. It reminds me of home. Constitution saving throw. I can do that. 22.
It tastes so foul.
Reminds me of when moms used to make me test their potions. What is that though? How far up is the ceiling?
About 20 feet.
Huh. I'm gonna pull out a glass bottle from my inventory and let some of that slime drip into it. Save it for later.
How much of it do you collect?
Um, 1.5 pints, so let's say half a pint. About a
Yes,
third of the bottom.
You fill the bottle about a third of the way up, and you have this reddish, tingish liquid. It's almost reddish purple. It's sort of the same color that one of the great men wore.
Obviously, it doesn't taste like jelly, but these bookshelves, do they go up to the ceiling? How tall are they?
They do not. They stop about 10 feet from the ceiling. There is a maintenance ladder. However, to get to it, you have to go behind the librarian's desk.
Okay. Can't curse the ceiling, unfortunately. I probably shouldn't risk getting in trouble this again. So I am instead going to go to the librarian. And,
The librarian is at her desk, clearly asleep, each of her 8 legs twitching as she sleeps.
I'll like knock on the desk real quick, try to wake her up.
You gonna try to wake her up?
Yeah, just like knock on the desk real quick.
As you knock on the desk, she wakes up and she looks very annoyed as she hisses and she gets very close to you. She's obviously been a dreader for a long time. The dreader curse has affected her as she has mandibles growing out of her face. She leans in as they twitch. She says, "What do you want?"
Good morning to you too. There's something dripping from your ceiling. Might damage the books. And I'll hold up the glass bottle with the stuff.
Give me a moment. Roll persuasion.
Um, 22.
She takes it. She kind of holds it up to the light for a second. She kind of shoves it back at you and she says, "I'll look into it." And she like turns and starts to like crawl up the wall.
I wanna wash her. I wanna see what happens when she starts messing with where it's dripping from.
So she crawls up the wall, and then you see her like crawl over to where the drip was coming from. And then she like kind of like scurries back, and then she goes up like a maintenance hole.
I'm gonna go back upstairs and go to where the drip is, and I'm gonna wait a little bit, see if anything happens, or if I hear anything.
Investigation. The dripping has stopped.
Found what it was, but question is, what was it? I'm gonna wait to see if she appears again so I can ask her.
How long do you wait?
What time is it now? Right now?
It's about noon.
I have plenty of time. My tryouts aren't until tomorrow, so let's say 10-20 minutes. While I'm waiting, I'll see if I can't do any more investigating.
Wait for a while. She doesn't show up. What you do here, though,
My guess is she found something so vile she had to go tell somebody about it.
it's a tap on your shoulder.
Turn around.
Hey, you're Nathan, right?
Yeah, what of it?
Oh, sorry. I've seen you around our house storms. I've never had a chance to introduce myself.
Who am I looking at? Is this person familiar?
You were looking at a sea elf.
I feel like I've seen a seal, but I don't remember where. Yeah, I'm just not very sociable, I guess.
Oh, well, hey. My name's Alana. And, yeah, I just want to introduce myself. I like to meet all the new freshmen, kind of make sure that they're getting, settled in right, and the seniors or the upperclassmen aren't giving them too hard of a time. I know it's rough with kind of the crowd that we run with.
Sure. Has Jazz always been kind of an asshole?
Oh, don't even get me started.
How much do you know about weird, disgusting things? When he holds up the glass bottle again.
Not too much. She, pushes the glass bottle away. Look, we're having a get together for some of the freshmen. Wondering if you want to come.
This isn't going to be another one of those hazing things, is it?
What hazing thing?
Never mind. I guess I'll think about it. When is it?
Well, it's tonight. It's after curfew, so you have to be quiet.
At the dorm?
It's just off campus.
I guess tell me where to meet and I'll think about it.
So just past the absolved house, there's this little path, and it goes down to this little cabin that we have. We have a pool there. It's a nice little party place.
Okay. He just kind of looks back up at the maintenance hall. I'm guessing the librarian never came back.
She doesn't came back.
Let's go get that ladder. I want to see if I can get up to the maintenance hall. Just kind of walk away from Alana. Is like, oh yeah, I'm busy.
No, you're gonna go towards the ladder.
My curiosity must be sated.
As you walk towards the ladder, you hear the scurrying coming back. Library's closed! As you see the 8 red eyes piercing down from the dark.
Why?
And she's like rushing as you see these 8 legs creep out, as you see the Black Widow form crawl out. Her arms are extended. She looks like she's gonna be pushing you.
Why did you find a body or something up there? As I start walk towards the door.
She does not answer you.
I'll quickly tuck the glass bottle away and guess I have to leave the library for now.
Yeah, everyone gets escorted out. Like, she goes around and wrangles everyone. Like, everyone who's at the library is pushed out. See Alana go down to a few more groups of freshmen. Some people you recognize, some you don't. Looks like she's inviting freshmen from all houses.
I'll worry about that later. Whatever the librarian found, it's obviously bad enough that they're vacating the library to investigate it. Gotta find somebody who can figure out what this stuff is, I guess. But I don't know who, so I guess I'll go try to find either Robert or Iona or somebody from my group to update them on what I found. Whoever I find first.
We fade to black there. And we meet up with Iona and Grill. Iona, are you here? Welcome to spellcrafting. It looks like we do not have a big turnout. But what's to expect for such a new class? Hello. My name is Professor Waverly. Let's go ahead and get the elephant in the room. Yes, I only have one arm.
It's a mighty fine look on you, Professor.
Thank you. So, I'm going to take all of you underneath my tutelage. With spellcrafting, the sky is the limit. However, the key to what we do here is ingredients and experience. The more ingredients you collect, the wider range of spells you can create. The more experience you gain, different type of spells you can create. To start both of you off, I would like to give you the opportunity to learn your first spell today.
Grill perks up at that.
Before you, he lays out pieces of paper. Just simple pieces of paper. And he runs his hand over this paper, and it forms into a dog. and it starts to run around the table.
And you just like that.
Concentrate on what you want the paper to become. I need arcane checks from both of you.
Can you hear me?
I can now.
Iona had been taking notes throughout everything, very sternly. Every word almost has been placed in a journal. And I will go ahead.
I will tell you guys what you make based on your rolls.
Get an 8.
8. What is Grill feeling right now? What type of emotion?
Grill, as he concentrates, is feeling angry because he has no aptitude for this at all. Has never
And-
cast a spell before. This has never worked ever before.
The paper aggressively folds itself and unfolds itself a few times to the point where it starts to become very flimsy. But it slowly takes a humanoid form with a sword, as it looks like sort of a easternized samurai.
Grill looks at it in shock, and then looks at the professor, and then looks at, you did this, right?
So you, my friend. Iona, what did you roll?
The roll was
You're not using real dice? Crazy.
no, I'm asking I missed what it was.
Arcana
Arcana.
roll.
Okay. I have my lucky rainbow die. It's an 18 plus 3. So
What is Iona
21.
feeling?
There's almost like I want to say Iona is feeling, especially in this moment, uh she is still a little worried about everything that's going on, but she also is very, I would say, very much throwing herself into her work. She knows magic very well. And she's always been able to work light. It's been easy for her. So she's trying to lose herself in that, trying to block away the external and other thoughts that are going on.
As you do this, the paper gracefully folds itself into a flower that slowly buds. I need both of you to take a feat called Spellcrafting Acolyte. With the feat, I want both of you to take the cantrip Origami.
Yeah. I like it.
Awesome.
I'll
And I'll let out a deep sigh as like at least one thing still works the way I think it does.
see.
And I'll look over to Grill. I thought you said you couldn't do magic.
Of course I can do magic. I'm a druid. This'll show the guys back home. Grill's like inside jumping for joy. Inner monologue is, yeah.
Perfect. Well, your homework for next week is create your own cantrip.
Wait. You said create.
Imagine it, and you can breathe life into it, similar to how you've done today.
But you said something about ingredients.
For cantrips, ingredients aren't as important. It's more focused and meditation based. For more severe spells, ingredients matter. Somatic and material components will have to be involved at that point.
Well, all
Tell you
right.
what, let's make the assignment a little bit more interesting. Let's make the cantrip something that no one's ever seen before. Something completely unique to you.
Well, that should be easy. No one's ever seen me cast a spell before, so anything's an improvement over that.
Perfect. We'll meet back here next week.
I do have one last question.
Yes.
And I'll raise my hand, not looking up from my notes. One hand has been writing, the other has just raised itself. I am wondering if we're able to progress further than this, rather than just start with cantrips. Would we be able to start doing some research now? Are there any books in the library you could point me towards? Not so much so I could start now, but just to get ahead.
I mean, any arcane tomb would benefit you. The sky's the limit, really, with what we're doing here.
Any you prefer for an abjuration wizard? That's some of the studies that I've been undertaking so far.
Look up a book published by an old friend of mine.
Hmm.
Her name was Bernadette.
Right. And this Bernadette,
As they get
I-
angry DMs.
would she be a professor of some sort, or?
She's like more like a stay-at-home mother now, I suppose. But she did publish a few works, and her methods of spellcasting were quite unique.
Okay. Last name.
Whittlefink.
Thank you, Professor. I have so many ideas already. Bernadette Whittlefink. I have to get to the library as soon as possible.
I built the feat wrong. I'll make the feat to where you can take any cantrip, but yeah. Feel free to look it up. You can cast that cantrip now. Yeah.
All right. So, are we still waiting for the lesson to end? Because as soon as it is, I'm gonna head to the library.
The
and start looking
lesson
for
has
this
lesson has concluded.
word. Perfect.
Well, see you later, Professor.
And we're gonna do one more fade to black scene. You after you leave class, you will be crossing path with a few of your party members. Robert, you are stabling your horse.
Yes, indeed.
Paragon comes by and introduces himself to you. Hello, new blood.
I just step in at the sound of his voice.
Puts his arm out.
I'll grab his hand and shake it. vigorously.
It's a pleasure to meet you, sir.
We'd like to welcome you to Jousting Club. It's customary that all members have their very own cape. So he hands you a red and gold trimmed cape.
I graciously accept, sir. Thank you.
As he crosses the aisle and does the same for the other person who also passed. She gracefully takes it and dons it onto her armor.
I'll absolutely attach that to the pauldrons right here, so it drapes over the shoulders.
Oh, now I feel really heroic. Ooh. Flashy.
I just look over to Thunder, who's probably just giving me this dead stare. I'm like,
Shut up. I look great.
As you're looking at Thunder, someone comes up behind you, and you hear the voice of the competitor that you traded blows with earlier today. And she also introduces herself.
Hello.
Hello, nice to meet you.
I never formally introduced myself.
I'll take a nobleman's bow.
My name is Sir Robert Cousland.
She takes a noblewoman's curtsy, and she says, "My name is Lord Olivia Everwood."
Well then, it's a pleasure to meet you, Lord Olivia Everwood.
Said Olivia Everwood, right?
Are you from House Cousland?
Indeed, first son.
I am first daughter of House Everwood.
Well then, perhaps it was ordained that we meet.
From where do you hail?
Where's the map? You memorized the map yet? Give me a minute.
There's a map, right? I know there is. Oh, wait, no, that's NPCs. There it is, maps. Why are there memes and maps? All right.
Bro, I was so mad about that too. Leave your memes out of the maps.
Fuck, I have to use my phone. I can't pinch with this.
Looks like someone didn't put on.
Bro came up with the name of his hometown. Does not.
I
remember the name of
I
his
came up
hometown.
with it off the spot. I didn't have time to memorize it. All right.
I hail from Venturgard.
Oh, the capital.
Indeed.
I'm from Azra.
Azra. You look at my map.
Don't know where Azra is.
Yeah, you cannot see that on computer. The hell?
You know what? I'll roll with it. I don't know where that is.
I don't believe I'm familiar with that place. Where is that?
We're one of the desert kingdoms.
Ah, I see. A bit to the west then.
Yes.
East. Fuck. I'm sorry.
I'm getting ready to head into town. Maybe grab a beverage. Do you want to join me?
I would be delighted to.
As you two head out, both wearing your newly donned capes.
All right. So her first name was Olivia, right?
Olivia Everwood.
Everwood. And she dressed herself as Lord, not Lady, right?
She addressed herself as Lord.
Lord of the Everwood. It's not concerning.
I'm excited.
It's also at this point as Iona and Grill are walking out of spellcrafting, they cross paths with Doodles. We're gonna take a quick 5-minute break. But first, has anyone caught the Easter egg for the super inspiration?
Well, me Bernadette got a name drop.
That was just a matter of time.
Waverly?
No,
I thought I got clever with that.
The goblin.
nope.
Ooh, was it fucking
some would say it's staring you all in the face.
Staring.
Oh, your
so-
shirt?
Hey, rocking the merch! Hey! Yeah, I'm gonna get super inspiration.
Eh.
Yeah.
Cool, I like it.
I don't need super inspiration anyways.
You don't need a match.
It's embroidered. It's nice.
So I know you turned your camera on. Like that's the new merch. We got merch.
Yeah.
Go check out. Is there a link somewhere?
Yeah, we got merch. It's cheapest I can make it. No one gets money except for the people who print it. So.
No profit.
No, it looks nice. It's cool. We got multiple designs. You guys can't see there's like a dragon inside the E, but we also got like the standard like University Evergreen Academy text. I got the other shirt in the other room. It's really nice. It's really cool. We got leather jackets too.
Is there a link to that store somewhere? Is it on your channel?
It's on my channel.
All right, so everyone go to the link is part of the title. Go to Shy Girl. Go look at the shirts.
Beg pardon.
You heard me.
Custom leather jackets for each house for each of our players are also being made as well. So be on the lookout for all of those in their house colors.
Fancy.
But you said jackets?
Yep, letterman jackets. So they'll have like the nice E, and it'll be like Robert and Iona. Yep.
Mine comes with pauldron, so be strong. Make sure you have a strong shoulder.
Please. Not pauldrons.
Nathan's comes with watchful parents.
Nathan comes with a car and 3 moms.
And a little bird plushie on the shoulder.
Doodles comes with bad decisions at parties, and
And a lot of glue.
Girls comes with a can of spray paint.
Glitter that's like that cheap like spray on glitter that's constantly like sloughing off all over the place, like that cheap leather.
It's that material that like it's like this color, now it's this color.
Oh,
now
that's
it's this color.
sequence! Yeah!
It's this color. Cool. All right, guys, we'll take a break.
Alright, we'll be right back. Be back at 5. Or something. I don't know. It's probably 20 to 1 rules. Bye! We are back. Hello. Apparently Robert's
And
name is wrong.
goodbye.
Hold on, let me fix Robert's name since he was bitching about it.
Like a
It
little
takes a lot for a
baby.
man to have pride in their family name.
Oh, yes, sorry. Hold on. He needs the D. There we go.
Wait
Yeah,
a
he
fuck.
does.
Nice shirt, Shy.
Thank you. It's backwards right now, but it's nice.
Not on
I lo-
stream.
No, it's
I,
fine.
I love this shirt because everyone's gonna ask me like, "Oh, is that where you went to school?" I'll be like, "Yeah,
Yeah, totally
Yep.
went there. Awesome
There is.
college. Met a lot of weird people there.
There is a murder, maybe.
it's a melting pot."
Somehow everyone is ridiculously hot.
Even the ogre.
It's your dream school.
Even the ogre.
Hey, that ogre was graceful.
Dude, you know that ogre was an 11 out of 10.
You'd be lucky to get in that ogre's range of sight whenever it comes to finding attractiveness.
LOL.
Okay.
All right. As Iona and Grill are walking out, you meet Doodles in the courtyard.
No.
Oodles.
Anna! Hi!
Hey, how was cheer tryouts?
It was good!
Oh hey,
I get to
it was
keep
you
this.
again.
Well, why don't you put them away?
Apparently this was a challenge.
Huh?
Apparently, there's a challenge as part of it to... I don't know. Kind of like with, about your speech when they pulled that bullshit. That's kind of what's happening here. I don't get it, though.
It's a good look
Challenge.
on you.
Thank you!
Doodles, are your hands glued to the... Give me your hands. And I'm gonna start using prestidigitation might take care of this to unglue her hands because I'll clean it up.
No. Wait, let me.
You
And
good?
Is my paper?
I'll look to-
Waving a paper.
I'm waving a paper.
I'm watching you intently. Ooh.
Nothing's
Okay,
happening.
maybe you try, Iona.
No, that was good. That was good. Maybe this is one of the next ones you can learn. You're pretty close already, and I'll start waving light over her hands to clean it up.
Woo!
Jesus fucking Christ.
You feel the adhesive slowly loosen, and you can like spread your fingers again, and there's this black, tarish like residue that slowly dissolves away as the light cascades over it, and the streamer falls to the ground very gracefully.
Oh, I'll pick up the streamer again. I just kind of hold it out until the whole thing's clean. I can touch it without getting my hands sticky.
Oh my
And I'll put that in my bag because I'm keeping this.
Why'd they put glue on it? So strange. I'll never understand this school.
I mean, I've worked with
But
sticky hands before. It's not that big of a deal.
I assume that means you did it. You're on the team.
I don't know. All their stuff had glue, and that one had a wonderfully drawn anatomy on it. And I just point over to where the signs are. They got really mad and just kind of left. So I don't know. It was fun, though.
Very strange.
There is a super graceful ogre. Like, she could dance.
Really?
Yeah. Like, the next time we have to do the dance off with PB and J, like, she's our ticket. She's great.
Nice. Oh yeah. That's great to hear.
Yeah.
Grill and I just finished spellcasting.
Oh, Grill?
Honestly, I'm so excited. Yeah.
Yeah,
I didn't think he was a spellcaster, but he showed
of
up.
course I
He's a
can
druid.
cast magic. I'm a druid.
Oh. Okay, I figured they
See?
cast
See?
since this is magic school.
Well, I mean, it's a pretty inclusive place. Not everyone is a magic caster.
Oh, really?
Well,
A sad champion fighter watching from a distance.
and I'm gonna say, yeah, like that person, and I'll point at them.
Oh, you're a druid? So like, is that
Yup.
like the animal one?
Come from a long line of druids. Everyone I know is a druid. Whole glade. My father's the archdruid there.
Oh, I've heard
Well,
of
that's
them. Haven't
pretty
met too
amazing.
many.
Yeah. I know a little about druids. They are often one of our greatest priests among the pantheon of Shantae and Lathander, respectively. They often worship the Dawnbringer and the Mother of Trees. So I've learned a little bit about druidry. It must be a really great feeling to be able to carry on such a special lineage. I know there's a
Passive
Yeah,
lot of
perception
heritage in it.
from
they're
everyone.
kind of a bunch of stiffs. I had to get
Nine.
out of there as soon as I could.
Oh,
Oh,
why?
Because they're a
Passive
bunch
perception from everyone.
just let me grab my.
of low. Not 14.
For me, it is a. Sorry, I have to pull up my character sheet again. Passive perception is a 15.
Rill and Iona, you see Nathan kind of walking out of the library with like a group of kids. Um, and where are you heading right now, Nathan?
I'm gonna call for
Um,
Like
him.
this.
or in particular, he's looking for his party. So
Nathan! Hey! He's already at the library.
Oh, Nathan!
That's where I was gonna go. Grill, you should come too.
I knew he was the
We
cool
can
one.
study.
He is cool.
Not much of a studier myself.
Oh, no,
Oh,
that's actually
Nathan will make his
surprising.
way
With how
over.
your whole thing was the paper thing. I thought you'd be like a reader person.
No, I just do this, and I whip the paper into a flower, which is
Ooh.
closed right now.
So it starts off closed, but it buds open.
Ooh.
It's about 2 o'clock.
I hand it to Gabo, who can
Thank
take
you.
it now.
Ooh. And I'll put it in my hair. That's super cool.
See, I told you I could cast magic.
Yes, you're both sickeningly cute. Hi.
ah,
Hi, Nathan.
Nathan.
I offered Nathan a cigarette.
I'll take it.
How was the day so far?
As he lights it. Not good. He puts the cigarette in his mouth and reaches into his bag and pulls out the glass bottle with the red slime in it. Can any of y'all figure out what this stuff is?
Look at it. You're muted.
As you see this goo inside this bottle, like moving to each side.
Wasn't there some creepy guy covered in that gunk?
Yeah, but it doesn't excuse me. Definitely doesn't taste like jelly.
It's
Well,
similar color to, but not exactly. It's this one that you have in this vial is a little bit darker.
Why do you have pieces of great man in a jar? Are you being creepy?
I exploded him.
Well, I've been called creepy before, but no, not on purpose. The library is closed, by the way. This stuff was dripping from the ceiling, and I asked the librarian to check it out. And when she came back, she immediately closed the library, so whatever it wasn't good.
This is terrible. The library? It's closed?
Wait, that was dripping from the ceiling?
Oh, there must be something cool up there if they don't want us to see it.
Yeah, I wonder if he's
This is-
dead.
This is a disaster. I have so much work to do, and I don't have the library to. The library can't be closed.
Sure, it'll only be for a day or two while they investigate and clean up.
It's probably the worst thing that could have happened.
I'm gonna open the bottle again. I want to
Everyone's passive perception.
9.
11.
14.
15?
All of you see Robert on the other end of the quad, very far away, but unmistakably him. Walking with somebody, they're in conversation as they're heading towards the coffee shop.
I'll start to call out, see the person go, Iona, do you see that?
Nathan.
Robert?
Ooh.
With
If we make it to the door
Missed
before
that.
they start calling us out, I would open the door for her and let her in.
Yeah, I'll say a thing. And as soon as the door opens, I just go,
That is what
we're
you
like
all see.
screaming and fangirling.
Nathan rolls his eyes and he opens the glass
Okay.
bottle. I want to make a since Doodle said a piece of Great Man, I want to taste the stuff again and make a medicine check to see if maybe there's some sort of bodily fluid or substance in that stuff.
as I see that and be like, are you eating that again? And I'll kind of like lightly like softball the arm and I'll cast guidance.
Let me in on some of that.
You do not want to taste this.
Roll Constitution saving throw.
Do that as well.
Guidance.
Constitution is 16. Do I get guidance on just the one check or is it for like a minute?
Sorry, it's only ability checks.
Okay, save that. I was gonna say I'll save that for the medicine check anyway.
Yeah.
Medicine check. Ouch. 9, 12 plus 54. 14 medicine check.
I'm DMing you.
Okay.
Did you taste it?
Again.
I'm gonna DM you this.
Okay.
Ooh.
Where'd you guys come from? What was I doing?
Why are you eating that?
Nathan,
What? I don't remember.
Nathan, you just came from the library and you walked over here towards us. You don't remember?
I guess not.
I'm gonna take the vial away from him, and I'm gonna try to make an Arcana check.
Oh, hell yeah. Give me some of that forget juice. And
Guidance.
I'll take the bottle away from Iona and take a swig.
A swig. Oh
Grill!
I was like, I cast guidance on you. I'm like, We're gonna see how this plays out.
So I undertook the bottle. You were gonna cast something, but Grill took it and is like chugging it.
Not like all of
I
it.
was,
Like a
Well,
good
just-
sip.
Okay. Are you
Okay.
trying to stop him, Iona?
I will protest with words, but I'm not gonna like forcefully like.
Okay, so
Iona would never, like,
you're not like fighting back, so I'm not gonna have you roll.
no, no.
Okay.
You,
So
Grill, and I would say, Grill, don't do that.
make a Constitution
We don't
saving
even
throw
know what
for
it
me.
does. It could be a lot worse than just forgetting something.
He becomes the third great man. It's a fucking disease.
Please.
19.
Becomes a were grape.
Oh my god.
A were jelly creature.
A were jelly. A were grape
Ooh.
jelly.
I'm
Where
gonna
ooze?
Where
DM you.
ooze?
Oh no, that's what they are. They're were oozes.
I'm
We
gonna
found
DM you.
out.
But they don't turn at the side of the sun or the moon. They just turn. And then they never
They're just
turn
arc.
back.
They never turn back.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's so scary. That's canon now.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, they're
fucking
were
words.
oozes.
If we accomplish anything while we're in school, one of us it becomes a chemist and we develop the were ooze curse.
Oh my god.
I volunteer. That's gonna be my evil arc since I'm in this house.
Can I help you?
My evil arcs when I break my oath. But we'll get to that later.
This campaign funny
Oh.
now. Won't be later.
You guys again.
What?
See? And I'm just gonna take the vial away. Don't tell him what this does. And I'm gonna whisper to Doodles. And I'm gonna put a cap on it.
Let's go look over to Iona.
Uh,
What does it do?
how did we
Nothing.
get here?
We just finished class and we were gonna go to get a drink. But you said you had to go grab your friend to meet us there. I forget
Oh.
her name, but Iona
It-
remembers it.
Inva? Yeah, I should grab her. We were gonna go
And
out
we're gonna
hunting
meet at
later.
Booze Brews.
Yeah,
yeah.
Booze Brews.
Awesome.
Growl, espresso, right?
Oh yeah, those little tiny cups are so precious.
Okay, I'll order you one. Well, no, two. Your friend drinks them too. Okay.
And I'm gonna try to finally make the Arcana check on what this is, maybe.
Oh.
And I'm gonna
check the
say
yearbooks.
Sorry, go ahead.
Check the yearbooks for Peanut Butter Man. No one covered in peanut butter, but I found someone who has the same facial structure. Philip Beaver. PB, Peanut Butter Philip Beaver.
Huh. Maybe
Not sure.
maybe
but
we are
it's
getting on.
something.
No, I think you're right. I think we are onto something here. We can talk more about it at Booze. Do you guys want to get moving? I don't want to just stand in the hallway with whatever this is.
Yeah.
It looks very suspicious.
I can't with Ben's mic. It looks like he's blushing. The little red light. is
I was trying to be coy, but you caught me.
I just been thinking that all night.
Yeah, let's go to this coffee place. Actually,
As
when I
you're
get the
in,
cigarette.
as you're inside, Robert, with Olivia, you walk past two men who are sitting at a table. One you've seen before. You walk by Zeke.
Zeke.
Yep, and then
Zeke,
the other
Zeke,
man
Zeke,
is
Zeke,
at
Zeke.
the table, who's in a wheelchair.
Zeke. Where have I heard that before? Did I write his name down? I didn't.
You can check the NPCs if you need to.
You might have met him at a newspaper.
Newspaper guy.
Newspaper guy. I'll just give them a polite wave as I walk past them.
Give you a nod as you walk in.
I'll there's nobody at the counter. We gotta like call them, right?
Olivia's like walking up to the counter with purpose.
Well, I'll follow her lead. Shit, she knows what she's doing. I don't.
What will you have? It's my treat.
Oh, I couldn't ask you to pay for my drink.
I didn't ask. What do you want?
Black tea, please.
Oh, you drink tea as well. I'm more of a herbal tea, but I respect it. As Spectral Susie apparates and takes your order, Olivia hands over a platinum and tips a piece of electrum.
Well, I suppose we should find ourselves a seat.
After you.
Thank you.
He'll find like a high stool, small table, like close to a window, and offer one of the stools for her, like pull it out for her.
So when you take a seat, this is when the party's entering into the establishment. So tell me about yourself, Robert.
Oh, where to start? I suppose you could say. Oh, hello, friends!
I'll go over to Ona's. Shit, do we respond? Do we ignore him?
Yes, hello, I can
Everyone.
see you! Over there, by the door!
Probably be rude to ignore him at this point.
I think it's a little too late. Come on, let's go find out who he's talking to. I'm so curious.
Is he talking to you guys?
Wait, do we get
You
our coffee first?
you walk by Zeke and Professor Shadowthorn. Professor Shadowthorn, Dr. Shadowthorn, I apologize. It looks like he's asleep currently.
He's asleep with a cup of coffee in his hand. He couldn't quite make it to his mouth before he fell unconscious.
Yeah, Grill, you remember Robert. He's a good friend of ours.
Oh,
come
he's
over.
he's the pushy one.
I
That is surprisingly accurate.
Iona says nothing.
They're
Nothing to say to that.
shy! Don't worry, they're just taking their time!
I'll just go
Well,
over
we're
grab a
walking.
coffee. So,
I'm gonna get.
No,
the
I feel like we're
coffee.
walking over in the process. Yeah.
I'll be there in a little bit.
you know,
Yeah, coffee too.
okay. Oh, so you two are gonna get the coffees?
Sure.
Don't worry, they just like taking their time!
Can you get me the pumpkin spice thing, and I'll hand you a gold piece, Nathan.
Yeah.
And a matcha for me, and I'll hand a gold piece over as well.
I sure do love my friends!
And I'll rush over to Rob.
I'm
doing idle NPC audio at this point. Like,
I'm sure Olivia loves this.
Just gonna walk over. But, hi.
Lord Olivia, please, allow me to introduce my friends.
Hi,
This
Olivia.
is Doodles. I believe she went to the cheerleading tryouts today. Is that correct?
Yeah, I did. Wait, Lord Olivia? That's like
Oh,
fancy.
I apologize. This is
I'll get up out of my stool and assume a proper position.
This is Lord Everwood. Lord Olivia Everwood. She soundly trounced me in the jousting tournament, but I took it with grace and a few bruises.
Olivia stands up and curtsies as well.
Wow.
Oh, that one over there is Iona. She's quite shy, so please do mind her. She's not prone to conversation.
Hi.
Where's I'm just looking out, and eventually I just say, "Aha!" I grab Nathan by the scruff of his shirt while he's trying to sneak away. This little one's Nathan.
Hey, let go of him.
Oh,
That's
it's
right.
okay. I'll put him down. Pat him on the back. Oh, you're
Grill,
don't remember your name. I apologize.
grill.
Oh, this is Grim. I'm afraid I don't know him as well as the others, but I'm sure he's fine.
Here's your
Il-
spice thing. And matcha, whatever that is.
Well, anyways, what brings you all here?
It's lovely to meet all of you. She speaks over Robert, who is rambling.
Yeah, I'll, Oh, as she says, I kind of go, oh! Nice to meet you. You look wonderful. And I'm gonna turn to everyone else. We gotta go. We gotta go. We gotta go. I'm so like kind
Well, they
of
must-
doing like a push thing. Like, look, there's a free table over there.
Doodles,
Robert.
do you still want that interview?
I look over. Now?
That's when we scheduled it.
Oh, I thought it was tomorrow. Yes, and I'll take my coffee. Thank you. Oh. Nathan,
Good luck.
thank you.
And was your friend still joining us?
Nathan?
Yeah, it's supposed to be two of you.
I'll quickly grab onto Nathan and I'll kind of turn to him and says, okay, I know this is last minute, but I asked if we could do the interview again, because we really blew it last time.
He's being drugged around like a fucking rag doll right now.
Literally
Yeah.
snatched
Yeah.
back and forth.
Keep away with Nathan. Okay, Nathan.
Spilled all of your matcha.
Come on, Nathan. Let's blow this joint. Go smoke behind the girls' dorm.
Nathan,
Well,
we really need to sit down and talk about what's happening with this vial. Could be something really dangerous happening.
The first telltale choice. You have 30
You
seconds.
got three options here. Who do you go
There's
with?
also a fourth one where you third wheel at Robert's first date.
No! Robert, who's too oblivious to realize he's on a date.
Yes, he is very, very dumb.
Brill, I'm going to take a rain check. Iona, we have like 8 hours until curfew. So we have time. I guess I should do this interview.
And then
Good
Iona
luck.
dies.
Imagine.
Niona and Grill are left standing together as Nathan departs with Doodles to the other end of the establishment.
I know you guys are gonna get it, and when you finish, just make sure you meet me in my dorm or something, or we'll talk.
Okay.
Good luck. Okay, bye. Okay, bye. Ah. So, it's,
So
there's coffee here.
do you want to go smoke behind the girls' dorms? It's surprising.
Iona disliked that. Grill disliked that.
Isn't that a
Imba introduced
fire
me to it.
hazard? I feel like that's a fire hazard, and also probably not good for
Well,
your health.
I mean, there's a lot of things that aren't good for your health.
I guess that's true.
Sometimes you gotta pick.
Well, to be honest, I don't know if I'll do that, but where are the girls' dorms, DM?
Every house has a set of co-ed dorms. You're not really sure which one. they're
Neither is
referring to.
Grill.
I'm gonna ask instead. I'm gonna ask I just saw Royal's message on your stream, Gabo. Um,
I didn't. I'm
uh,
curious what he said.
he did like a Iona disliked that, Grill disliked that. You should have
I
put
was
you should have put you should have put Iona disliked that very much.
Oh no,
Iona
that would
will
have
remember
been
this.
Iona hated that.
Oh yeah.
Well,
I'm gonna ask Grill if he wants to accompany me. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
uh, I I gotta go get ready for that spell casting class, extracurricular.
Oh, that's what I'm gonna go do.
Oh
Uh,
yeah?
we should, yeah. Well, as our professor mentioned, materials are really, really important. So I wanted to get a head start
For
on that. And since the library is a dead end, I mean, we
you
might as well just head out. And I know there's a couple places in the forest that we could go to. And if you're a druid, then you can help us find things because you could proliferate them, and that works super well. I've seen priests and clerics of Shantae do it all the time. And I think honestly, working together, we could get all of this done super, super fast. And if we even, and she's not going to stop until you stop her because she's excited.
you've met the professor before.
Um, Not before, no.
Well, then how do you know all this stuff?
What do you mean? We just came from class.
We haven't
We
had
just
class yet. Should be any minute now.
Oh no. Okay. I don't know how to explain this to you, but we took a class, and when Nathan found us, he showed us this vial, and you drank the vial, and it made you forget some things, I think. But I'm not exactly sure about that. It's more of just a theory. We haven't been able to practice, like test it in practice, mostly because, we met and then we saw Robert and we had to rush over here because he was coming to Booze Brews with someone we didn't know. So we need to figure out who it was. And we did, and it was a girl. I'm pretty sure that Robert likes
Well,
her because he has this weird thing where he likes girls that he's afraid of, and
well,
he's
all that
definitely
checks
afraid of her.
out. But
Wait, what?
you're saying that that class at art happened? What happened?
Yes. Well, you learned a new spell.
What? I don't know any spells.
Yes, you do. You're a druid, silly. Oh gosh, how much did it make you forget? This is bad. This is really bad.
Uh, last thing I remember was
You notice the substance in the vial is moving.
We really have to
Drink
figure
the
out what this
venom
is.
symbiote.
Let's let's do two things at once. If we head into the forest, then we can grab some material components. And while we do that, I might be able to find out what this exactly is. And we also need to get you caught up to speed. So we've got a little homework to do. It'll be
that's a
fun.
lot.
Yes,
Okay.
it's going to be very exciting.
Well, I happen to know these forests very well. Our dorms out there.
Yes, there are the Absolved House, I think. That's where Doodles is. So I remember a path to get through there pretty quickly. But I mean, if you love homework as much as I do, which impossible, you're definitely gonna have a lot of fun doing this.
Let let's go this way. And Grill lets out, or as they go outside, come on, let's go.
Oh, okay.
And walks outside, lets out a piercing whistle and waits for a moment. And a little grasshopper dragon flies around
Wow.
and lands on his shoulder and kind of scritches it. Puka, we're going out into the forest. Scout ahead for us, would you?
Wow. Is that an Entimo Drake?
Something like that. I've never been much for names. He answers to Puka. He's a little mischievous, but he means well.
Uh, I had to leave my best friend home too. Well, in my dorm. Pangol's a little too big to wander around sometimes.
Oh, you got a little pet you're Drew in the making as well.
I don't know about that. And I'll walk towards the wilderness with him. I am
As
a
you
light
two
weaver. It's a
head,
little different. Oops, sorry.
as you two head to the woods. So, tell me about yourself, Robert.
Right, yes. Where to start? Where to start? I'm the first son. No, told you that already.
Yeah, you've told me.
I've started training with the sword at the age of 8.
Just 8.
Yeah, just. Yes. Father was very strict about my training. He wanted me to become a proper man as soon as possible. I learned how to ride a horse at the age of 11. I had some tutors that came with me. I'm not sure where they went. I'm sure they're somewhere around. But, um, well, can I be honest with you for a moment?
Sure.
I kind of agreed to go to this school so I could get away from the family.
Are they horrible?
No, no, not at all. They're lovely, but um, it's something about the life of a nobleman that just drains it out of you.
Oh, tell me about it.
It's
All
just,
the parties and
oh my
keeping
God,
up
the
with
parties.
appearances and waving and nodding and try this
Yes.
dress on and go to this ball. It's so tiring.
Oh, it's just so much. I wanted a break. So I agreed to go to this school. And, well, it's been great so far. I've never had so many experiences. It's a bit odd with some of the people I've met, but it's an experience of a lifetime.
What, if I can ask, I'm just curious about your family. I've never met someone from another house before.
Of course.
What does your family, what role do they play in society? Sorry, I forget, wait, Koosland. What role
Yes.
does House Koosland play?
Well, during times of war, we act as the vanguard of the capital. We go out as the tip of the spear and the final line of defense in case the worst would ever happen. We haven't had to do that in a long time, see, but back in the day, we were mighty warriors. So we try to uphold that tradition.
Oh. And I guess that stress got to you?
It's a lot to live up to the expectations of a family line that's just births heroes left and right. I was never all that exceptional compared to my forefathers. But I still tried, and it kind of, well, took the life out of me. I didn't actually swear my oaths before leaving home.
Paladin hasn't sworn their oath.
Correct.
Does that make you a paladin?
I don't know. I feel like I'm serving Helm in my own way, but it just feels like something's missing.
It's probably an oath.
Definitely.
I'm
Yeah.
just a soldier myself. I'm blade trained too. I started the age of 7.
Impressive. Just
Well,
don't know how to put it into words. What about you? What can you tell me about yourself?
Well, like I told you, started training with the blade when I was 7. I'm from Asra. We're known for our textile exports and our armor craftsmen. We
See,
export a lot of things like that. We're constantly under siege, though. We're in between two warring orcish tribes, and we befall some of their wars, so we always have to be at the ready.
Softly.
You get accustomed to violence and defending yourself at a young age. I took the mantle of lords when my brother died in battle. I wear his armor.
My condolences for your loss.
Thank you. But I had to leave the city. I just had to start new. So I came here.
I can understand and respect that.
I'll take the rim of my teacup. I'll raise it up.
A toast to a new life.
She cheers you.
Still warm.
Doctor, they're here. Oh, they're here.
Oh, hello there.
Hey dear, oh dear.
Oh, my back.
No, that's
my
you,
hip.
IRL.
Yeah.
Me too.
Oh.
Okay. Am I looking, Nathan?
Oh.
So I figure we should, I'll say like as we're kind of walking over there, I'm just gonna lean over to Nathan. So, like, you're onto something, right? So if we want to like learn things and figure out how to like figure out stuff, that's what he does. He finds out stuff and then writes about it.
Thinking the same thing.
Yeah.
They want a story, all this stuff, but they tell a story.
Cause you're great at that.
Let's get this over with.
As you approach the table where Zeke and Shadow Thorn are sitting, he greets you. He attempts to stand, but his feeble figure and frame does not allow him, and Zeke helps him sit back down. He says, "Oh, how are both of you doing today? It's nice to finally see what your face looks like."
Who does he direct that to?
Nathan.
Thank you for agreeing to meet with us, Dr. Thorne.
Of course. Please take a seat.
Sits down.
With shaky hands, he takes out a leather-bound portfolio that looks like it's seen a few years, as it's got a lot of pieces falling off of it. He opens it up. He says, "No, this position was filled by one person last time, so I suppose we can split it into two. But we're looking for a junior editor. We've not been able to really quite feel the quality in our work since she's graduated."
What will be expected of your junior editor?
So, as you know, when you are on your quarterly adventures where they send you out for grades, we need someone who can really document and write about their experience. We need someone who can really include as much detail into all the events that they experience and really let the reader breathe through their life. And if you ever meet someone interesting, we want to hear how they're interesting or how they became interesting.
We've definitely already met a few interesting people just in the last few days. In fact, I was thinking it might be a good first story for us. It's like as weird as it sounds, there's a man running around covered in grape jelly impersonating another man covered in grape jelly. Well,
That sounds like a college party. It's
I think murder might be involved, but I don't have any evidence of it.
murder. Now that's a story.
Murder, deception, arrest, tomfoolery, and stalking. The story of the semester.
Well, I have some questions here for you. I should. Would you? Are you interested still? Do you both like an interview?
Sure.
Yeah.
Now it doesn't pay much. We can only pay about 100 gold quarter between the both of you.
Fine, I'm not worried about the money, honestly.
Okay. Well, so he flips through a page. Do either of you plan on adventuring off campus?
Plan on it? I could. Not against it.
The original plan was to do whatever my classes told me to, which I assume will be going outside of campus. But yeah, let's say I do plan on going adventuring.
Okay. So he writes a few notes. What makes an adventurer?
Asking questions.
I'd say not only questions, but answering those questions.
And I think inspiring others.
Seems like a lot of adventurers end up, well, either heroes or villains. Whereas they need some sort of motivation.
Because I think adventurers, they show, especially in writing, what life could be. Not what it has to be.
How important is the truth to both of you?
Now it's all I'm thinking about.
I think it's important.
Do you know the importance of spreading awareness to people?
Like what?
Like for current events and major changes.
Yeah. Um, if you're not educated on what's going on, well, you might just wind up walking into a bad situation or missing a good one.
flips the page again. He says, "Last question. Do the both of you think you can meet the requirements for this position?"
Oh, of course.
He looks at you, Nathan.
Yeah.
Shuts the portfolio slowly, sets his pen down, says, "Well, I think we found our junior editors."
And so you actually see Nathan, his mouth curls up and then smile for like just a second.
So Zeke, hand me my bag. And Zeke kind of leans over and hands him a satchel, and he pulls out two things that are wrapped in newspaper and hands them over to you.
Wow.
And Nathan, yours is a red leather-bound notebook. And Doodles, yours is a light blue leather-bound notebook.
Wow.
Thank you.
Consider it your supplies.
Thank you. This will actually be very helpful.
Well, Nathan, Doodles, thank you so much for meeting me today. Zeke, I think it's time you take me home. It is getting late. It is like 2 o'clock.
Yeah. Understandable. Thank you. We'll let you down.
As you meet up with Grill and Iona, who've made it to the woods. Grill, you see your little friend biting at some mushrooms that are on a tree as he's trying to pluck them out. They're toadstool-styled mushrooms.
Oh, Puka, I love you, buddy. Grill will go over and start collecting. We're gonna have some fun tonight, Iona.
Roll a strength check.
Ooh, strength. I don't know about this one. Athletics or just straight strength?
Straight strength to like kind of pull this mushroom out.
Go to the real dice for luck.
Is Iona there? Yep, okay. We got Iona.
That's a natural
Can you hear
20
me?
for 23.
You yoink this mushroom out, but you hear, "Oh! Oh! Who just pulled that?" As this treant turns around and looks at you as you've just pulling off this mushroom that was like grown to his leg.
What seems to be the problem?
What are students doing out here in this part of the forest? Classes haven't started yet.
Well, we were just going to my dorm.
There's no dorms this way.
No, we were at the house. I'm kind of gestures to my colors tied around my belt. We're going out to the towards the Gold Fang.
Well, persuasion. Are you telling the truth?
I think I am.
Okay. Interesting. Why choose this path?
Well, that's my friend's fault. He was scouting ahead. Found a tasty little mushroom here.
He kind of Groffs as you see his bark beard kind of ruffle. What about you?
Hi.
Oh, don't mind her. She's just along for the ride.
Just writing right now, sir.
Off campus? I thought the bound were more respectful of the rules.
I just think we got a little lost.
Not lost. We know exactly where we are. We're going
That's what I know.
straight to the gold fangs.
Interesting.
Grill has
We-
no idea whether he's actually going to the gold fangs or not, but that's what he was trying to do.
I'm gonna walk up to Grill and take the
I'm gonna pull up the
mushroom.
campus map.
I'm gonna walk up to Grill. I'm gonna take the mushroom,
So you
and I'm gonna
guys are
put it
right.
back
You
on
guys are
the.
right here right now, right?
Can you guys hear me?
I've seen the campus map once.
You're right here
Oh.
right now. You were saying you're going here.
Can you guys hear me?
No, the
Oh.
we're in the
You're in the woods, and you're saying you're going here.
isn't that all woods between there?
No,
No.
no, they're like shops. And it's like a small town, like
Oh, so
farmlands.
what's all that green stuff?
These are woods out here.
No, the darker green stuff.
Oh, it's just grass.
Oh. I thought
Where's
we
the
were like
absolved
way out in
house?
the woods.
Mm-mm.
Where's the absolved house?
Absolved house is out here in the woods.
That's where I said we were going, in between there. At in the beginning of the first that first scene.
Well,
Right, that's what I had figured.
this is
Um,
when everyone finds out that Grill is an idiot.
And I'm just gonna
we're
I'm gonna
going
walk up
towards the gold face that's like behind him. We're going there.
I'm gonna grab the mushrooms and I'm going to put them back on the tree ant's leg and like use a little bit of light to mend the wound. Say we were admittedly doing
Hey,
more research for
Where's the vial
us.
right now?
I was gonna eat that.
It's in my bag.
Okay.
We were admittedly doing some more research for our class. We are both new spellcrafters, and I admittedly had thought it would be a good idea to come to the woods in between the campus and the Absolved House to gather more materials. I do apologize. I did not mean to trespass, and I believe my friend here, Grill, is just a little confused. I think he meant absolved, but we are end up gonna go back to the Gold Fangs. So
Hey, I know exactly where we are.
Out here in these woods, there's creatures out here.
oh,
Apparently, there's talking trees too.
have you never seen a tree? Okay.
Oh, did I already eat that mushroom and forget it? And we're talking to a tree now.
Oh no. And I'm just gonna push Grill. I'm like, we have to go. So sorry. And I'm gonna, as soon as I get away from him and we get a little far away, I'm gonna turn to Grill. Hey, Grill, um, do you remember, um, and I'm trying to think of like what's something
When you
recent that
get
happened?
farther up the path, you see a few other professors kind of walking towards this way.
Yeah, we're gonna keep going.
You see,
We're just gonna leave the woods.
you walk past Professor Sloan, and they kind of head back towards where you were just at. You also walk by Professor Thaddeus
There's something,
and Professor Mabel.
there's something going on. Why are all these professors meeting out here?
Whatever it wasn't me. I have a good alibi. I was with you the whole time.
That's true. Well, hold on. Is that? No. I thought my cat came back for a second. I was so happy. Um, I'll turn to Grill. I think I think we have a problem. I think we have a couple problems happening all at once. And that's a little confusing because you don't really know what to do, but I think you're forgetting things. And I really hope that's not the case. But I'm also really worried about what is happening with this ooze. I think these teachers might be meeting because of it. There's a lot of weird things going on campus. Great man, peanut butter man, strange ooze closing down libraries, and now all the teachers are meeting out in the restricted parts of the woods.
That
Not
that
good.
ooze looks gross. Where'd you get that?
Don't worry about it. The point is, well, actually, Grill, you're a genius. You're so smart. You're Entimo Drake. How well can you two communicate, and how well does Puka understand others?
Oh, he understands just fine. Can't really talk much unless you count
Okay.
the chirping. Um,
Well, that's totally fine. You're a druid, so
he
you definitely know how to speak with animals. You can leave the Entimo Drake here, or excuse me, Puka, and he can spy on the teachers while we go to where this goo is.
that
You're a
is a
genius. We have to go
excellent
now.
idea.
Let's go. And it was all yours. You're so smart.
I'm gonna take Puka aside. Okay, there, buddy. I know you can't understand me, and you do whatever you want, but do me this one solid. Go over there. Look over on those guys.
He kind of nods. Then he flies away. When
Ah, druids are so cool.
when you two head back, um, Nathan and Doodles are leaving the coffee shop. Nathan, your odd eye returns.
You go all the way to Haghaven just to. Never mind. Welcome back.
We got a book. We got a book. We gotta put stuff in this book. We need to investigate something.
Oh, we're already investigating something, luckily.
You
Right.
see Grill and Iona, both of you, returning.
I'm sorry.
You have to investigate something.
We're already investigating something.
Literally,
It's also-
you're already investigating something, Doodles.
it's also at this time Robert and Olivia exit out of the cafe, and Olivia says her goodbye to Robert. She goes in for a hug.
Robert doesn't refuse it, but there's a slight high-pitched squeal sound coming from inside of him.
Yes, I'm fine with this. This is comfortable.
As a
I'll see you around second place.
Clink, 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 clink.
before they break off the hug, how close are we to this?
It's happening right behind you.
Okay, I'm gonna quickly
And
pull.
do I see this?
I'm gonna
Yes.
pull
You
the
hear
flower.
that?
I'm gonna pull the flower out that that Grill gave me, and it's like, because I'm imagining that her back is to me, but he's facing me. Is that how it is?
Yep.
I'm just gonna turn and I'm gonna put the flower in Robert's hand, like as his hands are behind her back currently. Back up.
As we retract from the hug, I'm just looking at my hand with the flower. I'm like,
And I'm gonna use a little light magic to make it sparkle a little when I see Doodles do this.
it's gonna explode! Just throw it.
I'll see you around second place. She's gonna like tap you on the shoulder.
Sure.
She's gonna head out.
Elliot. What a nice woman. So relatable. Also, why did you give me a fiery flower? It looked like it was going to explode.
It wasn't fire. How did it go?
How did what
Grenadier.
go?
Your date?
What was that, a date? That was a conversation over a cup of tea.
And at this
All
time,
we did was talk about our personal lives and our traumas. It's not like it was a date.
Wow, and I
See?
thought I was from the backwoods.
at
Not
this
sure what that
time,
means.
Grill, your companion returns to you as well and wraps itself coiling around you.
Robert, how have you never courted someone?
Oh,
Oh,
of course not. I'm only 20.
I've seen it happen
Oh.
so many times. Oh,
What?
it's like a fairy tale.
what was that, Puka? Of the professors were all gathered looking at ooze? There was some sort of ooze out there. Like, missing
Does-
students.
Nathan, what languages does your Oddeye speak?
Just speak Celestial. At the very
What?
least.
What languages does your companion speak?
Mine?
Ben?
Maximilian could speak common and common broken, but he can fluently speak Celestial.
Grill cannot understand a word that the Entmo Drake is saying and is clearly making things up.
Is the Drake speaking?
No.
Like not at all.
Yeah, it's like chirping.
Okay, you're asking about languages.
What
so,
language
like,
does it speak?
Yeah, it's speaking a language.
It doesn't speak any languages.
Oh, okay. Wow.
It's just having fun.
Druids are cool. So wait,
Wait,
Druids are
he's a
so
druid?
cool.
yeah,
Yeah, I'm
And
a
I-
druid.
yeah, you
How
know,
am I only just hearing of this?
like, can they make flour? Oh my god! And I go over and
You-
I pick up the flour and just, dumbass.
Oh, that's a nice flower.
That
Where'd
was
you get that?
uncalled for and rude.
Just, oh right. Wait, there's missing students?
Oh yeah, out in the woods with all the professors and that weird talking tree.
Oh, Professor Sap?
Who?
Professor Sap.
Oh, that's the tree man, right?
Yeah, that's my
Oh.
headmaster.
Oh, that's wonderful.
The missing students are with the teachers. Are they
Oh,
alive?
oh yeah, him. Real has no idea.
Wait, there's missing students. I'm gonna look over at Nathan and be like, you know who I bet is behind this?
Great man.
Him too. But who else was kidnapping students?
Other great man. I'm lost.
Jax.
Jazz.
Oh, I trounced Jazz in the jousting tournament today. Oh.
But,
Really?
I don't know.
Oh, yes.
Bravo.
It was glorious. You should have seen it. I thrusted him into the air and slammed him into the ground at 30 miles an hour.
We need to get back to the library.
That's
It
what I was
felt
thinking.
great.
Wait,
I don't know who exactly is at the bottom of this, but I don't know if it could be Jazz. It seems like there's something complicated
Oh.
going on.
It's
I haven't heard
about
Something I should
it's
bring up
about
to you.
5 o'clock right now, and the sun's starting to kind of set.
There's something I need to mention before we part. Jazz.
You're coming with
stole-
us.
Wait, what?
yeah, no, we're going to get there. The library is empty right now.
But it's
Are you all heading to the library right now?
Well, we're having
Yes.
a conversation.
Okay, so you're like in okay.
whatever. We'll talk about that later. Jazz stole the black unicorn from the man who raced me earlier when I first got here. What was his name?
Wait,
Hold on.
what
hold on.
and what?
Let me think.
A
Let me think.
Legolas?
Let me think. Let me think. It was
Sansi.
Sansi. Yes, Sansi.
You're right, Sansa.
Jazz stole Sansi's horse.
Yes. I'm wondering how he managed to steal a unicorn.
Did you also have a date with
And
Sansa?
then use it in
What? No.
Fancy might be missing them.
I mean, we met at the middle of the night. Had to have a midnight race. I mean, that's not a date. What?
We need to go to the library.
Yeah.
We can
Yes.
figure
As,
this
As-
out.
as you arrive to the library,
It's getting late, though, isn't it?
It's
It
true.
is.
More important than a person.
But
Shit.
Okay.
We'll be home.
Okay.
We'll be back in our
Okay.
dorms in no time. Nobody worry. We need to take a little sneak peek. Um, Technically, since all things are closed, it's not like we're really breaking a rule. And honestly, we need to get
What?
to the bottom of this. It's something really bad is happening, and sometimes even even Lathander has broken rules for the good of all. I think there's sometimes that an exception can be made.
Well, in that
Yes.
case, Helm has never had to break a rule to do his duties.
I turn it. Robert, shush. It's
Well,
breaking rules.
Helm
Shush.
also Helm also doesn't have it in the power within themselves to reshape the
Is,
own pantheon in their own image, but
is
that's
anyone going
because
in?
Helm and Lathander are very
Yeah,
different.
Nathaniel's going to try to see if he can open the door while they're all arguing about this.
So the door's unlocked, but I will need a stealth check.
Okay.
Okay.
Also, Shy, I never got the results of my Arcana check on the ooze sample that I got.
Nothing.
Are we all making a stealth check or just him?
It's clearly magical, but you don't know what it is.
It's forget juice. Works real good.
Actually,
Oh, that's
Before
like
he
the
goes
liquid
in-
version of the forget me stick.
before he goes in, he's going to crack the door open and ask Carbon to go look. And he's going to pull one of his teeth, get out some string from his component pouch, and make like a little necklace and put it around Argon's neck. And send Argon in to look around.
I thought you pulled one
Yeah.
of your teeth out. I was like, because you did like this motion.
See?
Like,
Yeah, so Argon goes in and comes back. What are you having him scout for?
As he's going in, I'm going to use the trance that I did earlier.
Where you see through his eyes?
See through where the tooth is, but yeah, so I can see if anyone's around. Whether
You can
it's
hear
safe
too,
or-
right?
Yeah, see and hear. And it lasts for a minute, I think. Let me double check. Where is it? Racial traits. Remote viewing. Yes, 1 minute.
You, as Argon flies in to the library, as you see through his eyes, Nathan's body kind of falls limp. Does anyone catch him?
Oh, crap!
I'll reach my arms out.
At first, Argon doesn't see anything as he flies through the walls and the bookshelves, but he perches himself up on a banister and peers down, and you see a scrying eye, and you hear the voice of the headmaster coming through.
Oh boy, my favorite part.
We can't select any other slots for victim to this.
It's too intense, Ty.
and I can't hear what you said.
Like you said, we
I mean, I
can't
can
let
hear
any of
you,
the-
but I don't understand what you
we
said.
can't
Yeah.
let any of the students fall victim to this.
I heard victim. Yeah.
Around
Oh, is that
him,
the headmaster?
around the table as well, you also see Professor Sapp, Professor Thaddeus, Professor Sloan, and Professor Mabel.
In the library?
We got pretty
Um,
fast.
They have a sample
I mean,
of something
teleport.
moving on the table as you hear Professor Mabel say, "I don't know how one of these even got on campus. Ooblex are very dangerous."
Ah.
Grape Man and Peanut Butter Man are fucking occultists
Dead.
of Ooblex.
We
Okay.
need to restrict extracurriculars and only permit students time between classes till we can resolve this issue. You hear Professor Thaddeus say, "I second the notion. Professor Sapp adds in. Third, Sloane follows up. Professor Tiberius hasn't come back from his run in a few days.
Few days? Wait, few days?
We need to fill in while he's gone.
Well,
My teacher's been body snatched.
Bitch, you never met your teacher. We got here a few days ago.
Oh.
We're all just staring at the limp body that I'm just holding, like cradling. He's like, "Is he okay?"
As the odd eye starts to return, there is a body wrapped in what looks to be some sort of like sheet or covering. As they continue to talk, are you having your companion stay?
Yes, I'll have him stay past the minute-long trance, since he can perfectly recall and basically record everything he sees and hears.
Okay.
Just wake up with me staring down at you. Hello there.
The last thing you hear them say is, what a student stumbled upon earlier today in the library is horrible. And the last thing you see is a body covered with a sheet.
Would Nathan know what an oblex is? Is there a check I can make?
Intelligence.
Oops. I shook my dice too hard. 16.
It's an aggressive form of ooze that absorbs its victims completely, and makes a clone of them. It lives off memories.
We're in trouble, guys.
You weigh like a couple of grapes, you know that?
What'd you hear? You're like paler than normal. Not that that's a bad thing, but you're like really pasty.
Oh yes, no, it looks like a lot of blood circulation was cut off. Are you okay?
do you need me to heal you?
Can you stand on your own? Can I put you down?
I'm good. Nathan stands up and quietly closes the door. Let's get away from the library before the teachers in here see us. I'll explain when we get to...
As your companion returns right as you shut the doors.
Wait, the teachers are in there?
Yeah,
But didn't you say the teachers were out there?
it might have teleported them.
Why?
To throw them off the trail.
What'd you hear?
Faster.
Oh no. Wait, we don't know what he's
Yeah,
what
what'd
he
you
knows
hear?
yet. Come on.
Specifically, what did you hear?
Let's get away from... Oh, you said get away. Let's get away from the library.
Okay.
What did you hear, man? What did
We're
you
gonna,
hear?
we're gonna pause like 2 seconds. I gotta run outside real quick.
Dude, I think me and Saw just had the same idea. I'm like, what did you hear?
there!
Trying to get us away before we get caught by the teachers. we'll walk and talk.
Just throwing it out there. There's 2 of them. They probably didn't teleport.
My fucking professor never existed.
Throwing this out there. Oblexes absorb
Excellent.
their memories. There could be copies of Nathan and Grell now because we tasted the ooze.
Yeah. Well, you weren't absorbed. No, you weren't absorbed though.
They have to
No, but they
consume.
did absorb our memories.
You had the residue.
They
You weren't
gave you-
actually absorbed by
They gave
the
you memory
The,
loss. They
the
can only
ooze
do that
can
if it
cast
absorbed you.
origami now.
That's a
Guess
threat.
what?
They can cast origami.
Yeah,
It can
so-
make paper. It can make paper knives.
Ooh, those
So it
look like
wasn't
ninja
like
stars.
the full thing.
Yes.
LOL. If it worked that way, we'd be fucked.
Ublex are a good first mini boss for a campaign too.
Oh, I was thinking that the professors out in the
And it
forest
makes it-
might be Ublex, but probably not if those are the real professors in there.
Now,
It's
now
hard to know
that
which ones are
is a
which. It could be a
worthy
mix of both of them.
It's like a diet false Hydra.
Ooh, yeah.
Hydra.
They're kind of.
Delicious.
I remember that. That was a good one-shot, Gabo.
Thank you. Dude, fucking Ublex. Ah!
No, it's Ublex. Ublex is the weird thing that if you stop moving it, it freezes, but when you move it, it turns solid. It's the fucking weird science experiment.
Not to be confused with Jubilex, the god of oozes.
Yes.
Who the? I can't. Nah.
I can't
Not
hear
a
you,
single
Scary
word.
Something
Boy.
about
You
something
need
about Jelly Man?
subtitles. You need subtitles, sir.
The odd eye leans into you, Nathan, and says, Jellyman's dead.
Oh,
So-
that's good.
Which one?
Like
oh, wait,
Great
no,
Man?
that's bad. Who killed him?
Great Man or a secret third one?
Nathan
Bird,
Jelly.
grabs
the
everybody and
bird,
starts-
the bird says Jellyman is dead.
Nathan grabs everybody and starts pulling them away from the library.
What?
With what strength?
Okay, he's going to
Serves 'em
attempt
right.
to.
Okay, I'll calm down. You're gonna break something.
Right, the teachers are in there. They
Bravo.
said there's an Oblex. They're these ooze creatures that absorb people and create clones of them. That's why there's 2 great men. And I think the original great man is dead now.
Oh no.
Now
Oh, that's
that's the first interesting thing that's come out of this group this whole day. Ublex. Now that is something worth hunting.
Yeah.
They're very dangerous.
My
don't
mom used to
think we can-
tell me about them.
What are
I don't
they?
think this is something we can go up against alone.
They're oozes, very intelligent oozes.
You hit anything hard enough and it hurts.
Where's this conversation happening?
We're like
And
walking,
we're
and
walking.
talking as we're walking away from the library.
Yeah, we're trying to find like a safe.
Wait a minute.
You see a
Wait a
crowd
minute.
kind of gathered around the medical tent, medical building.
Oh,
Nathan pauses for like just a half second and then starts sprinting over towards the medical building.
Wait.
What?
Nathan, hold on. God damn it, Robert. Will
there's
and I just came from the woods, and we saw professors there. If
There's
just-
been body snatched.
Oh, that's bad.
Yes.
these things are popping up everywhere, we have to be careful. We have to stick together. We shouldn't let anyone for our sights as much
We
as we
need to
can.
make a code in case one of us gets taken.
But don't they take our memories?
Shit. I'm out of ideas.
I'm gonna follow Nathan,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna follow Nathan and usher everyone with us because we
Yeah.
can't split apart if there's body
Wh-
snatchers.
Yeah.
That's literally the first rule, Nathan.
Whispers rip around the group in this crowded area. As you hear, that kid died. Can you believe he's dead?
I'm gonna push my way through the crowd now.
Nathan just like taps on the nearest shoulder. Who was it?
The grape guy. They found his body in the library.
That's... How do they know that?
How do they know what?
Oh, look.
Imagine from his body.
Wait, you saw the body?
What's in it?
I mean, they have what's left of him in there.
I'm gonna use my height to kind of look over the crowd.
And you see a wall of campus security kind of blocking the entrance.
See,
Then whose body was in the library?
are they both dead?
Library. That's where they found the body, was in the library.
What's going on here? At that point, the medical tent.
You see Robert break off from the group and immediately run towards the jailhouse.
The first
I'm
freaking
gonna-
rule!
I'm gonna use my I'm gonna sigh and use my cantrip warp sight to very quickly try to peer into the tent. Because I can bend my eyes, bend light into my eyes with that
Nope,
cantrip.
nope. You it's official. You bend your eyes, you pull them out, you use
So
them as
there-
a kaleidoscope.
There is a body that it looks like there's a bunch of medical professionals working on. People and clerics trying to figure out what the hell has happened as they're looking over these bubbling remains of what's left of this corpse.
Does it look like grape?
It looks like a pile of bubbling sludge. It's like if you microwaved a pack of bubble gum. Just
Yum.
There's no way, and I'm gonna come back and say there's no way to know what's going on in there. It's awful. There's nothing really left. We really have to stick together. And I'm gonna look after Robert, who literally just ran away again, and almost like,
Don't.
Yeah, I'm gonna... Oh, so before Robert ran off,
They TM'd you.
I'm gonna try to grab Robert if I can, before he goes. Like, what are you doing?
No, I was used to bolting. Like I was running with a purpose.
Did you ever retrieve that thing? Yes.
We parted ways after we got the fish or the turkey or rock thing.
Role play out what you're doing as you're running.
I'm frantically looking around and calling out Maximilian's name.
Oh.
And from a trash can, you see him pop his head up.
Oh, thank God. Please stop. Just Celestial's fine.
Oh, dear Robert, how may I assist you today? I was just looking for a delectable snack.
I'm glad to see you're fine, but have you been hearing what's been going around campus?
What?
Grape
Tyranny?
Grape Man is dead.
It was not by my hand.
No, not you, obviously. You wouldn't have melted the poor man.
No, Irvin. I don't know how to do that yet.
There's some kind of ooze on the school grounds that's taking people, making copies of them. It's killing the students. I believe that is what framed you.
Framed me?
Indeed. You need to stay by my side from now on.
When did it frame me?
What do you mean?
When did it frame me?
I don't know. You said you were framed by Great Man, and Great Man is dead.
When was I framed by Great Man?
Oh no. What was the last thing you've eaten?
Well, there was this pudding coat.
Oh no.
Maximilian, please tell me you didn't eat something that looked like jelly.
What color is jelly?
Oh.
I'm colorblinded.
Can we catch up to him as we're having this conversation?
He's colorblind. He can't see.
Oh, I fucking love Maximilian.
I'm gonna, as they're trailing off, I'm gonna pull Puka aside. Hey, buddy, it'd be really cool if you could tell me what actually happened out there. This is getting kind of crazy.
All right.
You just see put glass. I was like, so, anyways,
Puka is like chirping. Beep beep beep. Does he speak common?
He does not. He does not speak any languages.
He's chirping.
But it's okay. You're a druid, so you can speak with animals.
Yeah.
Of course. I see now.
At least try an animal handling check. Come on.
I don't know if that'll help him
Please.
understand it though.
Trying to figure out its body language, maybe see if it's frantic or scared.
Or an ooze.
you're a fucking ooze.
Squish.
I got a natural 1.
He has a very calm body language. Roll a intelligence check.
Failed.
I thought I couldn't get any worse, but it actually can because I'm a -1 intelligence. It's a 9 intelligence.
There's gotta be druids on this campus somewhere.
Oh, Inva. I go back to towards the Goldfang dorm.
Robert.
Grill just like splits
Grill!
off.
Wait!
The broth thickens. And so does the jelly. Anyways.
Grill, as you get to the dorms, bust in into Inva's room. She's like in a mirror, kind of like tasseling her hair up into a mohawk. Fucking knock.
This is important. You look fabulous, by the way. And the cheerleaders, they were bastards.
Oh, I missed it? Damn.
Anyway, there's a lot going on. Too much to explain, so I'll sum up. No, still too much. Puka here saw something. I didn't know what he saw, but ain't no one understand him. Can you do your druidy thing and
Yeah. She like grabs him. She's like, yeah. What?
He says, "I'm not your
No.
fucking sidekick."
No way. Oh, this is good stuff. This is real good stuff. She hands it back.
So, what did he say?
Well, you're not supposed to go off campus property for one. That's breaking a rule.
Well, it sure is. Doesn't that make me a rebel?
Yeah. So, anyways, I guess those professors found some traces to how the squishy got on campus, and then they headed to the library for a meeting.
Interesting. They're talking about great man, by the way, who's by the way dead, and also dead, and also dead. All 3 of them.
All three are dead?
Yeah, all 3 grapes. And it might be the peanut butter guy, which I never thought those words would be coming out of my mouth, but here we are.
Bro, I bet that fucking creepy goth girl did it. She creeps me out.
Creepy goth girl. You
You
talking
know, the one who's
about?
always just like staring at people?
You mean Professor?
No, she's a student. Everyone says she's got total murderer vibes.
Total murderer vibes. I mean, can you introduce us?
I mean, I could set up a meeting with anybody. We fade back to the rest of the party.
Maximilian, we need to stay together from now on, at least until we figure out what this thing is and put it down.
Yeah, we need to stay together. I say as we walk up. The hell?
I'm sorry, I was concerned for my friend's well-being. I thought he was snatched.
There are 2 people dead. There's a body in the medical tent, but there's also...
I never get snatched. I soon as I let people take me.
I won't let it take you. In fact, we'll take it! Its head! Or whatever constitutes as a head for an ooze! I'm on an adrenaline high!
I mean, obviously, you sprinted across campus in armor.
And it's catching up to me. Give me a second. Oh.
Where's Grill?
No. It was with y'all. No.
He ran away.
Well, he's dead.
Whatever. We don't...
No! No one gets left behind!
Wait. Okay, what do we know? I pull out the book. Facts.
Okay.
Last
Pull out
thing,
my book as well. And my ink pen.
Great Man told me that he was out in the woods over by my house.
And that is confirmed to so far be the real great man, because that is in close proximity to where the ooze may be generating from.
He said something about eating mushrooms and then just like not remembering what happened after that.
Grill and I had found where some mushrooms were near, well, no, actually, that was a professor. But I think it still may be the same thing. In the place that we were, we ran into the Professor Sapp and a bunch of other teachers. They were investigating something. If someone was killed in the library and they've assured us to stay away from the woods, I think that might mean that we
Have to go into the
I think that might
woods.
mean, yeah.
Oh,
But the problem is we'd be breaking a rule, and I don't know if we can do that. We've already done that once in a day, and I
But
already
we'd
have a lot of
also
things
be
going for it.
saving the campus.
and actually, we didn't break
Or
a rule.
getting ourselves killed.
But you said we haven't broken a rule, that we already broke a rule today, but we haven't because we didn't go into the library. So technically,
Well,
you haven't broken a rule today.
Right, it was a technicality, but that's like a hard soft bending. This is like a hard breaking.
Where's Grill?
And also because we would definitely have to do it after campus hours. That place is definitely swarming with professors or campus police right now.
Library. The first time I met Great Man was in the library in the secret basement where they were making jelly or making wine, I guess. What if it wasn't grapes?
Ew.
Ew.
I still get
We
it.
have, we have 2 places to check out, and we have no Robert. Right now, we're kind of at an impasse. I think we need, or excuse me, we have no Grill. Sorry.
Wait a minute. I'm on here.
I'm sorry. I read your name and meant to say
Robert is completely
Grill.
checked out. He's not here anymore.
He's gone.
He's starting to space.
Only Roberto.
Only Roberto Coslin.
You know what?
I don't know a Gooseland.
You know what? I'm going to make this my alter ego. I am Roberto Kuslan.
Yo, that's too good. We need an anti-Robert that's like evil, and it's Roberto
With
Cuslan, and he has a
with
little.
with the
There's
little
actually
goatee.
there's actually a Roberto Guzland on campus who's supposed to be getting they've been getting the name switched.
Oh my god.
I just realized something. This is just the things from the other Thursday night game.
What?
There's clones of us running around
Oh no!
from the other vampire game.
But those were
Please.
easy to kill, though.
Alright, no one
So
make any deals or drink any more blood.
Question.
we we need to find Grill
So
right now.
those of you who have taken a drink of the
God!
oobleck.
You possessed by Lilith.
Uh,
Oh shit! Here we go again!
I need another wisdom saving throw.
God damn it!
yeah. Shit. Here
Here we go again!
Question.
Um,
I made a deal.
18.
I got another 18 as well.
You both forget the last hour.
Womp womp.
What?
I knew it. I figured this was happening. God damn it! Why would you do
Alright.
something like?
Okay,
What,
so
what am I right? How did we get
Nathan?
here?
we have
Step out of it, man. We're in the middle of
we have an
planning
investigation
something.
to have. Oh, you do not remember the interview we just had.
Hey,
He's like looking at the book, like confused at what he was writing.
Nathan,
What
come on,
happened?
we have an investigation to conduct.
No. Oh no, it's like I thought this happened to Grill too. I think the memory loss is getting progressively worse. When
What?
we were in the woods, Grill forgot a little bit more of what was going on, and I didn't have time to check my theory, but oh God, now I'm sure. Nathan, what's the last thing you remember?
Where were we an hour ago, DM?
You remember Gab or Doodles saying, "Hey, let's do this interview."
That was an hour ago?
We were
Yeah, probably about an hour ago.
at the coffee shop. Doodles told me about the interview, and now I'm here.
Oh,
Were
good.
the
That means you
pieces-
forgot the rest of that.
We're forgetting he's losing a lot of time, which means we don't have a lot of time. Which means we really, really, really need to find Grill right now.
Okay.
An hour ago, he didn't even know that this was all happening. He's out there blind. And there's a body snatcher.
And I turn out to Robert.
Body.
What's rule number 1?
I wasn't aware there were rules.
I'm gonna tap you on the forehead. Don't separate. Stay together.
No, so
Sorry.
you get slapped by Maximilian, and he says,
What?
I saw you was young remember blood, man.
Why do you keep hitting me?
Wait, what did he say?
he says, "Don't ever forget rule number 1, man."
hey, Inva, I got a little bit of time to kill, but before the spellcrafting class, you want to go for a smoke?
Yeah, let's do that. But shouldn't we be worried about this thing?
What thing?
You know, the whole squishy thing?
What squishy thing?
Funny joke. No, but seriously, should we, like, do something about that? Like, if someone's dead, like, we should
Who's
follow
dead?
up on that. You said Great Man was dead.
Oh, who cares about that? I'm sure Great Man's dead.
Well, I mean, yeah, I mean, I don't want people to die. It's kind of hardcore, but you know, like, maybe we should, maybe we should tell someone.
Ah,
Like, the professor?
Yeah, we can tell the professor.
Okay, but how do we know he's dead?
It's what you just told me. But
Uh,
we should probably tell Professor Mabel. I mean,
I
she
don't.
is our house professor.
I just got here. I didn't tell you
You've been here
anything.
for like 10 minutes. What do you mean? You kicked in my fucking door, bro.
Well, that checks out.
Yeah. Handles
No,
exist.
but no, but for real, I just got here.
Bro, you're weirding me out. You good?
I feel good.
Let's get you some espresso.
Give me your shoes.
That's a good plan. Those cups are just so adorable.
That's where we're gonna pick up next week.
Yo, oh no.
Lot of shit's happening at once.
I know the next thing I'm doing. I'm calling my moms.
I know the
No!
next thing I'm doing.
No
Charging
joke,
headlong into
actually.
danger alone.
Actually, roll perception.
So,
I don't
Nathan,
think
I forgot to have you do this earlier.
Depending on how old this thing is, I don't think we're equipped to handle an oobleck.
Say no joke, actually. Some hags would be
Oh.
really great about now.
that's a natural one for a 2.
You don't notice anything.
Okay.
We might need backup for this, like campus police or something, because I don't think we're ready to handle oobleck by ourselves.
I've had the best day of my life where I learned how to cast spells, and now I have forgotten how to cast spells.
Yeah.
Yeah, he messaged me. He was like, "Does it make me forget how to use spells?" And I'm like, I'm just like,
That's
Tragedy.
so rude.
Tragedy.
"You guys shotgunned it."
Also, there was literally no reason to drink it. Like, you knew what it did, and you were like, I'm gonna drink it.
I just want to throw out, we are 4 for
At least I had a
4
reason.
on just taking a mysterious liquid like a shot and suffering consequences because of it. Rule number 1, we stick together. Rule number 2, we stop drinking shit.
Yeah, stop
Question.
drinking it.
Random substances.
Look,
Like-
I had a reason to taste it. I was trying to figure out what it was.
Listen,
Robert,
dehydrate first.
I had a reason.
After being-
You
after
said it
being-
made
Pick
you
it up
forget.
and it's like this
and I wanted
mucusy
some.
substance. And you're like, ugh.
Like, what is
After
it?
being after being told the rules, Robert's just like, question.
Yeah, what's up?
I already ran away.
Yeah, you're a rule breaker. Hence why you got bonked.
Maximilian's like, what's up, man? I'm in a trash can. Hey, man. Trash can.
I am gonna formulate a plan for next
Robert's
session, though.
Robert's having Max follow him around now, like an NPC. He has to stay with him.
That was a good
And I have to
session.
go. I have to go get home and get tangled. That was great. That was a great
That was a fun
session. I had a
session.
lot of fun.
Ooh, black.
I already
You wouldn't have happened to have the chance to look at the thing I sent you, right?
You already rolled.
What?
Should I be concerned that you're already thinking of this?
Yes.
I mean, is this marriage? Is this a marriage proposal that I just?
Oh,
Funeral
I
decree.
mean, I don't know if I have a problem with this.
Okay. I mean, I don't plan on using it anytime soon, but if it were to ever,
It doesn't look
Happen.
too bad. It just, yeah.
okay.
It looks like what way of the should have been.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it. I don't mind.
Sweet.
I can already see how this is gonna go for Nathan.
I'm gonna send you guys a picture of Paragon now.
Alright.
There's a character in Danganronpa who has very bad memory loss, so she keeps a notebook and details every single thing she does.
Yeah.
Every person she meets, because if she forgets it, she can just look at the notebook.
Look at that paragon of masculinity that
That's
also
my-
just so
that's my
happened to be
life
called
now.
Paragon.
Where did you post the video, Shaq?
It is
And
Notable
tonight.
Figures.
No, the song is in tonight's song.
Alright.
Oh.
We Goblins are going to do a raid. Let's see who's online right now.
No, fuck you!
Wow. Rude.
Oh, news. I don't know if y'all actually know about this, but y'all know the Friday game I'm in with Scratch,
Yes.
little kobold bard.
Yes.
The druid, the goblin has pulled out.
Chef?
Yeah, Chef Spore has pulled out.
Okay.
His job has made a change of plans, and he can't come to the Friday game anymore.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Oh, sorry. All right, everyone.
Anyways.
Goblins. We're gonna go raid another goblin. Go say hi to Honey Goblin, an amazing artist who has a really fun channel. So go say hi. Thank you, everyone. We'll be back on Monday for Wakes of Woe. Bye, guys. Right now.
Hi,
Right
Goblin.
now.
Hi, Goblin.